close game to Box Elder a year ago. The Royals have ripped off 10 wins in their last 11 games. And with senior quarterback Drew Gardner leading the way, this Roy team is off to its best start in years with a 4-0 record. In Brigham City, it's a new era with a new head coach, but the tradition of a punishing Bees ground attack lives on. Box Elder can abuse defenses with a double dose of running backs, including Jay Macias and Tyson Hansen. Do the Royals keep their streak alive, or are they stung by the Bees on Thursday Night Lights?
The America First Credit Union Thursday Night Lights, presented by R.C. Willey.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome up to Brigham City for a little Thursday night football. We are up here at Box Elder High School. Love coming up here. Beautiful facility, brand new track, as a matter of fact. Dave Fox, along with Lemon Harrington. Frank Dolce will join us on the field shortly. Boy, if you like punishing attacks, you're going to get a couple of them right here. Let's start with Roy. Off to a great start. They're 4-0, and a big reason why. Robert Young, he'll get you rushing the ball. He'll get you receiving. Got to account for this.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that you love to see wherever he's lined up on the field. And don't be confused, because he's going to line up all over the place. Wherever he is, you got to figure out how you're going to stop him, because they will get him the ball as often as they can tonight. That's part of the game plan.
If you're going to be a quarterback for Box Elder, you better be able to do a lot as well. Like Robert Young, and Carter Buchanan is that kid that will throw the ball. He's almost equal on rushing and passing this year.
Yeah, we understand that when we're talking about Box Elder Bees, that this is the team that's going to run the triple option. They're going to run the ball. Now, they got a new head coach, new offensive coordinator, so things change up a little bit, but they will not go away from their DNA, which is to run the ball. Part of their game plan is try to keep the ball possession right and keep the Royals off the field.
Black and gold against the purple and white. We are up here. It's a region battle for these two teams, Box Elder and Roy, and it's coming your way right now on KJazz TV and streamed at KUTV.com. Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by the University of Utah, Mr. Mack, R.C. Willey, and Strong Auto.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Mike seems to be having more fun with his money.
Really? Because you've got your book, and I'm roasting hot dogs and marshmallows. Yeah, they're probably having more fun.
Get your money working with a low-rate RV or power sports loan now at America First.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
And Doug.
And if we win, we get to tell you how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Isn't that what you just did?
Service!
Stand back, I'm gonna show ya how Doug and Lee will roll ya. You know you gotta live it if you wanna win.
Time out.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
We're talking college football, Sunday nights at 11 p.m. Utes, Cougars, Aggies, and more. Watch football players from programs across the state in studio. Talking college football, only on KUTV2.
Master Auto Tech is proud to sponsor student athletes in Utah. We want to thank our loyal customers over the years who have chosen Master Muffler and now Master Auto Tech as their trusted, helpful auto expert. We have a new name, but with the same family business. Thank you, Utah.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
Welcome back in. Beautiful night here in Brigham City. Last time we were here, it was a rough one. Box Elder was playing Olympus and had a rough day. Olympus ended up advancing to the state semifinal. Let's go down on the field right now, and Frank is with the new head coach of the Box Elder Bees, not Travis Mumford. That's his DC.
All right, Coach. Well, here we are. Big night of football. Home game for you guys. 2-2 on the year, coming against an undefeated Roy team. What do you need to do tonight to walk out with a victory?
Shorten the game, control line of scrimmage, and just fight our butts off.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Coach.
Thank you, Frank. And, of course, our Coach's Corner, as usual, is brought to you by Wendy's. $1 small frosty deal. Try our fan favorite smooth, thick, mouth-watering dessert for just $1. Roy actually won the toss and decided they want the football. And so Box Elder will kick off, and the Royals undefeated at 4-0, their best start since 2000.
You know, a part of that, Fox, you know, Roy requesting the ball first is they want to take advantage of possessions, because the Box Elder Bees are going to try to shorten the game, as you heard Coach talking about. That means slow it down, possess the ball, and keep their offense, speaking of the Royals, off the field. We talked about this off the top of the broadcast. So you take the ball first, go down and put points on the board.
Kickoff brought to you by Utah State University, the state's #1 student experience on campus, and we are underway. What a kick. This is going to sail into the purple end zone for another Victor's Tires touchback, and out will come the Royals offense. Offensive offensive coordinator Connor McGuire. You guys spoke with Coach Solomona before the game, and very engaging guy, excited, loves coaching. He was an assistant to Fred Fernandez for 7 years. And, man, he's got them playing well this year.
Indeed he does. They're off to a great start, and he said one of the keys to them getting off to this undefeated start is playing every game like it's the first game. We're going for 1-0. This game is what matters.
All righty. Drew Gardner at quarterback. We'll take a look at our keys to the game. Brought to you by America First Credit Union, Alema.
Well, for Roy, it's more Morris, and you're going to see him, number 2, very active in tonight's game.
How about they go deep on the first play of the game, and it's a jump ball, and it's well defended. It was a little bit short, so incomplete.
We talked about Robert Young from Roy, but Zay Morris is another important part of their offense. And then as far as keys for the Bees, it's slow it down. You heard us talking about this. Is going to be important for them to take care of the ball during their possessions and get good yardage on first down. That is a huge key for Box Elder.
Second down, 10. And they'll try to keep it again. They can bounce into the outside. And they'll get a couple of yards. Take a look at our players to watch. Brought to you by Robert DeBry, Utah's original personal injury attorney.
Talked plenty about Zay Morris and Robert Young. Those are going to be 2 of the targets for the quarterback, Drew Gardner. You see his numbers there, 812 yards passing. He's got 9 touchdowns. He's taking good care of the football, just 1 pick this year.
Third and 8. So now empty back for Gardner, and Drew stands in, fires downfield. Good-looking ball, and it's caught for a first down, and the Royals keep the drive alive. Heading downfield, and Zay Morris.
Morris coming off an injury last year that he had to miss about half the season with a broken collarbone. He's fully healthy now, and his numbers reflect that. 17 receptions coming into this game. Got 18 down the season, 350-plus yards on the year.
18 yards on the pickup. Gardner again. Gardner going deep again, and again the ball just underthrown. Morris can't come back for it. That's 2 deep balls that Gardner just hasn't quite gotten enough air under him.
Zay Morris with some good speed. Sometimes quarterbacks like, hey, maybe slow down just a little bit. I'm trying to get that ball out to you. We've seen a couple of really fast, good receivers coming out of the Roy program, playing college ball now. including White, who's playing, of course, at Utah State. Kingston is down at BYU. Both of them were great when they played in this Roy offense.
Kingston was incredible. And they're discovering that quickly in Provo, aren't they?
Indeed.
Second down, 10. And Gardner getting the ball outside quickly to Eleniki. And good coverage by the men in purple. But they will pick up 5. Let's take a look at our players to watch. Brought to you by Robert J. DeBry for the Box Elder defense that's on the field right now.
Give you a couple of linebackers to watch to follow along with Buchanan. And then Caden Wheeler's going to be your guy in the defensive backfield. Every one of these guys has 1 interception on the season. They're going to have to get some takeaways in this game.
3rd and 6. Gardner, quick pass. And that's how they can get to you in a hurry before you can even think about it. And it's first down yardage.
Line up their big tight end. They flex them a little bit off the line of scrimmage, but they move him around a lot. He's a good target.
Screen outside. Robert Young. Got to watch out for Young. They get maybe a yard on that one.
Morris and Young both just kind of do it all kind of guys that you'll see them running a little bit of fly sweep action. Robert Young's got plenty of yards on the ground, 23 carries on the season, 346 yards with 7 touchdowns rushing.
We were introduced to him last year. Remember, Lemon, that game against Box Elder? Box Elder won it, but it was a great game. And Box Elder's defensive pursuit gets to Gardner for the sack.
Great job just at that line of scrimmage, getting early penetration and disrupting the timing of this play. You see, you got guys coming through and making a whole bunch of chaos happen in the backfield.
So 3rd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2 for 2 on 3rd downs already on this drive. Gardner in trouble again. Gets out of 1 potential sack. Gets out of 2. Takes off downfield. That ball thrown a little bit out of bounds. Probably wisely so.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah. So 4th and 11. And it looks like the offense, yes, will stay on the field.
I think both of these teams inside their own territory will do their best to try to, pick up yardage on 4th down and move the chains that way.
Gardner, the senior, 141.3 quarterback rating this year. He is going to quick kick it. And this is going to be a good one. This is going to get down right at the 10-yard line, and that's where they will down it. So the Box Elder defense holds up on the first drive, and now we'll get to see the Bees offense take to the field. And they'll do that when we come back here. We're just underway. American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard till one night when you were hit by a truck driver. Now you're out of work and you're worried about your family. Our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
When I was 14, my dad worked for the Young Automotive Group, and on Saturdays, I started washing cars. And even at a young age, I knew that I had a potential career. I love the environment, I love the people, the relationships, they go beyond just work hours. The people I work with they become family. As my children have started to work for the company, it's fun to watch these relationships that have been forged over years, how it helps catapult them as well.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Jeremiah Lee Messias, number 21, running back, defensive end. I have 400 days racked up on Fortnite.
400 days, a lemma.
I'm not even sure what that means. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, how many hours a day?
400 days?
Yeah, I guess.
Like 24 hours would equal 1 day?
I don't know what equals a day. I mean, listen to us, right? we don't sound dumb.
I'm going to go home and ask my kids.
Yeah. Say, what does that mean? What is a day on Fortnite? That game's still big, huh? Okay. All right. Bees coming out. That triple option offense. Carter Buchanan is the quarterback, and a timeout taken. I believe the play clock was about to expire.
Well, Fox, as we were, obviously talking about the change in your head coach, offensive coordinator, Carson Mond. Now, there's going to be some formations that look like, that doesn't look like box elder. They're going to have a little bit of a spread formation or look when they come to the line of scrimmage, but trust me, they're not getting away from what they do, and they have done here at Box Elder for decades, which is just run that ball. This is really pounding it on the ground.
Yeah, there aren't a ton of triple option teams left in the world, but the ones that are, stick with it. Let's take a look at the players watch. Here's the offense. We were just talking about them, and all three of those guys get a ton of rushing yards.
Yeah, you got a couple of really good running backs that can carry the ball for you, and that's a huge part of this offense.
Bodie Burnham, by the way, is in the backfield. Heach is the one that just went in motion. And sneaking around that right side. And they might lose you. Let's have to see where it's spotted.
Yeah, by the way, Carter Buchanan has been listed. He's been their starter through the first 4 games of the season. Caden Reyes now coming in, just a sophomore, but they like what he can do throwing the ball. They come out in a pass play. Now it got broken down, and they had to run the ball, and he's capable of doing that as well. But they're going with the sophomore, and Carter Buchanan, who's a great all-around athlete, he will be elsewhere on the field. Right now, he's going to go line up on the left side of this formation. So they'll get the ball to him, but they're just trying to use as much of their talent as they possibly can, so they make the change at quarterback for this game.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, I mean, we did not expect that at all. But that's the situation that we're looking at right now. And a couple of yards on second down, so you're going to have a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I mentioned in the keys, they want to shorten the game, which means they possess the ball on offense. A huge part of that, and Frank can attest, as a quarterback, and you're managing this game, it's really about we got to get good yardage on first down.
Defensive players to watch brought to you by Robert J. DeBry for the Roy Royals.
Yeah, you got Sella, you got Froker, and Eleneke. All of these guys are capable. The 5 interceptions from the team come from both Froker and Eleneke.
3rd and 6, wide open. That was almost like a jump ball. Lemon, that was like a punt, and Mason Jepson comes away with it. So it's first down yardage. The triple option team throws for it, and they get it.
Well, at 6'2", 200 pounds, he is a huge target. He's a big receiver. He's a mismatch for anybody in this defensive secondary. You see him go up and grab that ball, high points, and then brings it home for a first down.
So first down yardage up to the 35-yard line. Box Elder, the Bees 2-2 on the season with wins over Kearns and Bear River. Their rivals at Bear River, Macias, 400 hours, or was it 400 hours, 400 days on Fortnite, and a lot of yardage. How does he have time for 258 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns with all that Fortnite?
I'm not sure.
Incredible.
That's a lot of off-season Fortnite.
Yeah, no doubt. Maybe in season.
Yeah.
Keep you focused. So good pickup on first down. 2nd and 6 coming up. It's always interesting to see the receiving numbers in a triple option offense. None of them are over 100 yards. But then on the season, they haven't even passed for 200 yards. There's the play fake. Carter Buchanan back into the game, and he'll get maybe 2 yards before that tough defensive line shuts him down. So 3rd down, big 3rd down coming here. 3rd and 4.
Big Jackson Schofield, number 7, 6'3", 215 pounds. He came out of that pile with the ball. Ball was obviously dead, forward progress. was stopped at about the 41-yard line and bring up 3rd down and 4.
So they've completed their only other 3rd down on that big deep pass. But now they only need 4 yards. Macias in the backfield. He's trying to get Jepson to go in motion, and it looks like the play clock back to expire. There's a little bit of a mix-up on the play and what they were trying to execute there.
Yeah, you saw Reyes trying to get the signal from the sideline. And again, Reyes is getting his first start here tonight. He's just a sophomore. There might be a little bit of a learning curve here.
Well, and Buchanan's been in, so they're, I guess it's just a platooning kind of thing.
No, Buchanan is playing receiver. Part of this was to get Buchanan into the offense, and they felt like Reyes,
maybe
even though he's a sophomore, is a guy that can handle those duties, and they can use Buchanan in different ways.
And Buchanan is split far right now in the pattern. Reyes is actually looking that way. Fires, it's complete. Burnham's got it. And Burnham, great yardage all the way down across midfield into the 40-yard line. And Reyes looked awfully good for a sophomore on that pass. 24-yard pickup.
Yeah, no doubt. Great route by Burnham, just coming across the formation here. Beautiful pass by Reyes. Puts it right on target, in stride, and he's able to just carry that momentum to the 1st down.
The Bees defense steps up big, gets the ball back. Remember, this drive started all the way back inside the 10, and now the offense is moving for them up to the 40-yard line. And here they come again. Well, if you can get 4 or 5 yards on every pickup. Frank Dolce, how's the sideline looking down there? That's a beautiful new field.
Well, it looks fantastic. It is a beautiful new field. And I'm really impressed right now by this Box Elder attack. We talked a limit to the coach before the football game, Coach Mund, and he was talking about shortening the game, keeping the ball on the ground, and all of a sudden 2 big passing plays have the Bees on the offensive.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Macias again, and very close to 1st down yardage, and he's got, another strong 1st down. Frank, do you know what 400 days on Fortnite is? We were just trying to figure that out. That's what Macias said in his player card. And
400 days on a Fortnite?
Is that like a lot of hours, or is it? You got kids that play Fortnite.
Oh, no, I don't.
The game.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were quoting Shakespeare.
That's 400 days.
Is that from Macbeth or something?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Yeah,
okay, never mind. We all 3 just sound old. But somebody get to the bottom of this and let us know.
Frank, text one of your kids.
Yeah. 1st down yardage. The Bees on the move. Boy, they've done a nice job of keeping the ball away, at the very least, from the Royals, and another good pickup on 1st down. And you both are always preaching how important the 1st down is to get some yardage, and they've done it again.
Well, you look at Box Elder, and you know what they do, even though they've got a new head coach and offensive coordinator in Carson Mund. He told us very directly, we're not going away from our DNA, our bread and butter. This is the bones of this program, is that we got to be able to run the ball and run it strong. They've been able to do that. Give credit to the young quarterback, Caden Reyes, making the right decisions on this option attack.
Pitch outside, and that closes quickly.
Frank and I, played college ball during the era of the WAC, and then on to the Mountain West Conference when Air Force was in your conference, and you dealt with, going up against a triple option attack, going against the academy, and it's hard. It's hard to be able to replicate that in practice. You go and add to it a short week, and you play on a Thursday night, and it's really difficult to prepare yourself for what you're going to see.
Only been 2 possessions of this game, guys, in 10 minutes, and Box Elder's had almost 8 of it.
There you go, Carter Buchanan.
Another
that
first
time.
down, yeah. And you know what that is? They're into the University of Utah red zone, always climbing to reach our goal of unsurpassed impact at the University of Utah. And as you said, Lemma, any way you can get your playmaker the ball.
Absolutely, and they love, Carter Buchanan and what he can do for this team. And so they're going to utilize him as much as they can at various positions. He'll be back at quarterback on this play.
12th play of the drive. Back into that triple option look. Macias takes it, and Macias gets a couple. Again, I think you both have to agree, the first downs have really been a key for Box Elder on this drive.
Well, they struggled getting the first down on that first series in this drive, and it's because their first down play really didn't get them any yards. But since then, on this drive, on first down, they're picking up 4+ yards, and that's what you want.
Second down, 7. Macias again. And Macias, he's going to get 3 or 4 more, so a third and manageable 3 is coming your way next. As Box Elder very well may take this ball to the end of the quarter. I mean, that's
called shortening the game.
That's how you shorten the game. And do you think, Alema, this is 4-down territory for Box Elder? Or if they get themselves in a 4th down situation, are they going to try and put points on the board?
Well, they're comfortable inside the 30, and they're in that, that range.
I think Roy may have just taken a timeout right before that snap.
I like this timeout.
So, we'll take a break. We'll come right back. 19 seconds to play here. First quarter, American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willie.
Look at that Wendy's breakfast burrito. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, sausage. Gotta hand it to the tortilla. That sucker's holding on for dear life. The boss of breakfast, gotta be Wendy's.
Friday night is football night.
America First Credit Union Friday Night Rivals.
The biggest matchups under the lights.
This week, Corner Canyon at Skyridge.
Watch me do it.
Friday at 7 on KJazz and streaming live on KUTV.com.
Appliances from RC Willie complete a kitchen. So do new bar stools, a dining room table, and chairs. Kitchen and dining needs are covered here, even if it's for takeout.
My name's Cade Draper. I play at Roy High School. I'm on the O-line, D-line. The hay's in the barn. Let's cowboy up.
Cade's come to our media night 3 nights running and always has something unique to say to us. There he is right there. Plays on both sides of the ball. You heard him say center, but he's also in there on defense as well. 14th play of the drive, guys. 11 runs, 2 passes, and they've taken off 8 minutes, 17 seconds. Textbook if you're Box Elder. And Macias will take the handoff left side. He's got the first, or does he? The VAR official ran past the line to gain, but then he walked back. This is going to be really close. And then they back it up even more. So 4th and a yard, and that's going to bring us to the end of the quarter. So Carson Mund and the Bees will have a commercial break to think about this. We're going to begin the second quarter with a field goal or perhaps going for it on 4th down. We shall see. It's the Bees flexing their muscles against Roy on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Conference is world class, making everybody say, get ready for game day. Calm down, let's get real loud. Make some noise, all you girls and boys. Scream it out right now, get ready for game day. 'Cause your conference came to play, so turn it up, set it off.
You have guys on a football team that would not necessarily be hanging out
if they weren't on the football team together. And that's a cool thing.
You're not just any do-it-yourselfer. You use inspiration to bring projects to life. And just when a project seems too large, you head to your local Sunbelt Rentals. There, you'll find the latest in tools and equipment to make your next job your easiest project ever. Plus, they even deliver to your job site. Sunbelt Rentals, taking DIY projects to an all-new level.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
And Pulley's just wandering around doing nothing. R.C. Willey would like to recognize a stand-up member of the Box Elder community. Here tonight to receive the R.C. Willey Extra Mile Award is Hunter Morgan. Hunter's the head custodian and works endless hours to ensure that not only athletics can go smoothly, but also the daily student activities inside the building. And you know, to be your best, it starts with getting a good night's rest. So R.C. Willey is giving Hunter a Bedgear Linea High Loft pillow so you can get a good night's rest. R.C. Willey also has top mattress brands in stock. R.C. Willey, your home, your way. Thank you, Hunter Morgan, for going the extra mile. Here we go on 4th and a yard, and they will keep the offense on the field. Buchanan in at quarterback. And Macias will take the handoff. He's hit quickly. But, oh, man, again.
I think he's just short. Yeah, I think he's just short.
And guess who? Cade Draper, 65, one of the first to hit him.
Well, that's the thing, Alema, about shortening the game. Box Elder did a terrific job of shortening the game right there. They ran out the quarter, but you have to be productive. You have to be able to score points. That is their big fear, is that Roy gets the football and scores quickly and then starts piling on points. So in addition to shortening the game, productivity has to be there, and unfortunately for Box Elder, they weren't able to punch it in right there.
Well, Roy has 5 quarters of shutout football, coming off a 35-0 victory over Clearfield. So give credit to that defense. Haven't let anybody in the end zone.
All right, here come the Royals. That Clearfield shutout, by the way, is we've got a great carry. Was the return of Freddie Fernandez. He's now the offensive coordinator at Clearfield, the longtime Roy coach, facing his former team last week. But he's got some work to do at Clearfield. They've had a rough few years, but they'll get it going there. 13 yards on that pickup.
Coach Fernandez has been a few places, so there's a lot of opportunities for him to go up against his former team. Won some championships at Northridge. Great coach, great guy.
Screen pass outside. Caught. Young. And Young, good yardage. Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule. Brought to you by McGee's Awards and Engravings. It's time to be recognized. I am excited for this one tomorrow, guys. We're headed down to Skyridge. Corner Canyon at Skyridge. These two have faced each other in each of the last 2 years' 6A championship games. Corner Canyon won last year. Skyridge won 2 years ago. Can't wait for that. And then I'm looking forward to next Thursday. Westfield, the newest school in Utah. We always like to get a look at the brand new schools. And the Mountain Crest will be taking on the Longhorns. That's their name. Westfield next week, and we'll be there. Jet sweep. Good yardage. And all the way down inside the 25-yard line, clear to the 20 before Eleniki is finally brought down. But that's how dangerous this Roy team is. 52 yards on the pickup.
What is it about Roy that they always have burners on their team? Now, great blocking by your receivers downfield, but Eleneke does a great job just getting out to the sideline, then turns on the jets, hits a second, third, fourth gear, and is able to get down inside the red zone.
This time Logan Sella trying to get outside, and he's into the University of Utah red zone. I love doing this game. We've done it, 3 years in a row now. It's always been very competitive.
Well, last year, remember Sumko, the running back,
yes,
was also a student scholar athlete award winner from America First Credit Union. He had a 200-yard game.
Yeah, it was huge. Quick screen pass, very close to a first down.
Hey, let's keep an eye on Eleneke. He's taking himself out of the game right now, limping to the sideline. He didn't look very healthy on that last play, lined up as a wide receiver.
Well, they can ill afford to lose him. He's great on offense, but he also has a couple of interceptions on the defensive side of the ball.
Quick snap on third and short, and looks like they got it. Drew Gardner just kept it. Although this is going to be close, too. It all depends on where the official spots it.
Yeah, their spotting is short of the 10. I believe they've got to get... Well, they'll get it anyway because of procedure penalty against Box Elder.
Got the freebie. And this is exactly what Frank pointed out. Box Elder was worried about. You keep that ball for 9 minutes, get all the way down to the 5-yard line, and you come away with no points. And now suddenly your defense has to step it up. Sella remains on the field in the backfield. Gardner fires back, the old back across the body, but it works, and it's a touchdown. Ryan Fox.
Great job by Drew Gardner. Steps up. This is probably his maybe second, third option on this play. Able to find the tight end in the end zone for the touchdown.
This is my favorite part of high school football.
The point after?
Yeah, when one guy's missing and the coaches are going bananas up and down the sideline. Here comes a guy running 50 yards to get lined up.
Point after is up, and it is good. Colby Froker finishes that off. So, no score in the first quarter, but the Royals get on the board here in the second. It's Drew Gardner improvising. Touchdown.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans. Now, with no payments for 90 days.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
Your Honor, I object to this entire line of questioning on the grounds that it is not only irrelevant, but it also seeks to prejudice the jury against my client by introducing speculative and unfounded...
By the power of Keltron, I cast Magic Missile!
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home, your way with RC Willie.
RC Willie, the
scholar athlete.
This memorable moment is brought to you by Young Automotive. Strange things can happen in rivalry games, and that was the case in the battle for the Golden Spike in 2014. And in the second half, Riley Burt had a 58-yard touchdown run, a part of his 108-yard night with 2 scores. Connor Udy had 2 touchdowns and 105 yards, and the Bees got by the Bears 33-25. This memorable moment is brought to you by Young Automotive.
The Bees and the Bears, always a good rivalry up here. They actually held that 2 weeks ago, and Box Elder won it this year, 21-10. Let's take a look at our Cafe Rio scoring summary. 6 plays, 90 yards, 2.5 off the clock, just shy of that. And the 6-yard touchdown pass to Foss. So Box Elder goes 15 plays, 84 yards in 8:52 and comes away with nothing. Roy, in 2.5 minutes, goes down the field and gets a touchdown.
How's that time of possession looking?
That's your favorite stat, is proving why it's meaningless.
Why it's a terrible stat.
Unless you're trying to shorten the game, as you've been preaching the whole night. So they've done that, but it hasn't helped.
Well, they did a fine job of shortening the game.
They certainly shortened the first quarter.
They sure did.
And still, part of shortening the game is to make sure that you possess the ball and you don't want them to have big plays. Now, they had a couple of big plays, speaking of Roy, but they did take some time to put points on the board. Now you got to take advantage of an offensive possession. You were able to move the ball. Now you got to put points on the board.
Alan Necky's back on the field, but he's gimpy a little bit. Lined up at cornerback right now.
Well, oh man, that defensive line, nothing doing for Messias.
First man through, Cordero coming off that edge. Good look at Cordero, 6'1", 295, underclassman. Solomona's got a great group of senior leaders that he had from their sophomore years, and sometimes you take your lumps as guys are coming through, but they get to their junior and senior seasons, and now all of a sudden you're 4-0 and looking really good.
Back to pass, lofts this one high and incomplete.
Sala was given chase from his linebacker spot, trying to get underneath that ball. And I would anticipate some in-game adjustments after that first series where Box Elder was able to move the ball. And now Jake Gallegos running the defense for Roy, saying, I think we got some things figured out. We got a couple of different looks that we got to try to adjust to. So far, first and second down, they've been effective.
All right, third down. They need 11. They're going to have to throw for this. Ball's just thrown up in the air, and that's really didn't have much of a chance. Now there's a flag downfield.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a holding call here.
Exactly, Alim. I think you're exactly right.
Buchanan got held up there.
Wow, what a bailout. Good for Box Elder. It was quarterback throwing to quarterback.
Yeah, that was an absolute gift for this Box Elder offense, because when you run that option attack, you're not built to get behind the chains. It ends up being problematic.
You mentioned Air Force earlier in the broadcast. They would always find someone running wide open down the field because no one was playing for it, but they could never complete that pass.
Oh, that defense stacks them up again. No gain, maybe half a yard.
Well, at Air Force, all the quarterbacks you recruit, none of them can pass. They just run.
And boy, did they run.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
By the way, number 12, Tyson Hansen, on their depth chart, he's listed as number 32.
Okay.
So clearly they've made a number change there. But Tyson Hansen, part of those twin running backs that do so well for this team, Macias and Hansen.
Sometimes they start handing out the jerseys, and all of a sudden, hey, we don't have a 32.
Well, oddly enough, he's the one that showed up to media night with the wrong jersey. So
maybe it's endemic. Yeah,
it's operator
doing the same thing. Look at this.
This is the option, and it's a first down, and out of bounds just shy of midfield. A strong first down.
Tyson Hansen on the carry.
Yep.
Johnny on the spot. That's just hard to defend.
Oh, indeed. Nice read right here. You're always trying to make one guy make a decision, and whatever decision he makes, he's wrong.
Well, that's a big play for the Bees to keep this thing alive. One thing about this type of offense, and even Roy that likes to run a little bit, the game really does, it flies by. They shorten the game indeed. Another great carry on first down. This is going to be a 6-yard pickup. And Messias, they're just going back and forth between these two.
I'll tell you, Messias, he's the kind of guy that at 6'1", 175 pounds in high school, he's a senior. That was basically my height and weight when I was coming out of high school. You can pack a couple, 20 pounds on this kid, and you can play him at the next level. He's a hard runner.
Second down. And another first down for Messias. All the way down into the deep secondary. Finally brought down by Samuel Smith, but a huge pickup. And Box Elder just going toe-to-toe with Roy.
Great job blocking up front. Your fullback blocking for you as well.
Hansen gets outside. And again, that first down has been so good for Box Elder. They pick up 5 more.
Well, productivity on first down is really meaningful, and that is very productive. About 5.5 yards on the gain. I understand that we might have the ability to track that statistically in the box. Is that true?
The what?
Yeah, first down productivity. We were talking about it.
I just talked to him about it. He's not going to reveal it yet.
Oh, it's waiting for the reveal. Okay.
Oh, average yards on first down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Do you want it now, or do you want me to? You want a little bit bigger sample?
Yeah, let's see how this drive goes.
I'm just going to leave you. I'm going to leave you thinking on that.
Okay.
But I will say both teams are similar.
Oh.
That was a big play defensively from the Roy defense. I'm not sure if he was able to get back to the original or to the line of scrimmage there. It'll be third down and 3.
Yep.
Big third down here.
Third down efficiency. They are 4 for 5. So they have been very good on third downs in this game so far. And both Hansen and Macias in the backfield. Plenty of shifting going on around there. And there's the option. Oh, and he keeps. And good decision. And Carter Buchanan has the first down. Into the University of Utah red zone.
I'm going to disagree with you, Fox. That wasn't a good decision. That was a great decision by a sophomore quarterback.
I was about to say, why wouldn't you agree on that?
Or excuse me, that Buchanan was a senior. That's a guy that understands how to read this option. He did a great job keeping right there. Picks up the first down. That's a huge conversion for Box Elder.
So not just a great decision, a fantastic decision. I'm going to one-up you.
You're going to disagree with me?
Yeah, we disagree. I disagree with you and me. Yeah. All right, here we go. First down. Deep ball, wide open, end zone. Box Elder, touchdown. Maddox Ernest. yards.
I love the decision to bring back in the senior leader at quarterback for some key plays here. Reyes has been doing fantastic, but you bring Buchanan in for a critical third down conversion and then a big pass to the tight end for the touchdown.
Point after up and good. We've got a good one. Up here in Brigham City, Region 5 rivals. And we're deadlocked on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
It's a busy morning in your house, but for you, it's just another day. You're the one who makes it all happen. But one day, everything changed. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
The Missionary Starter Package at Mr. Mac. It's everything a missionary needs at an unbeatable value.
The package includes 1 slim or modern fit suit, 4 and collar stretch shirts, 3 Teflon treated washable ties, 1 mission belt, and a pair of Echo or Johnston & Murphy walking shoes. All for just $5.95. And fit is never a problem with free alterations for a lifetime. Ask for the Missionary Starter Package at all 9 Mr. Max stores.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard till one night when you were hit by a truck driver. Now you're out of work and you're worried about your family. Our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Tyson Hansen, running back, low safety, box elder high, and I grabbed the wrong jersey.
I wonder if he grabbed the wrong jersey again.
Yeah.
He wore 80 to our media night, 32 on the roster, but he's wearing 12 in the game. There's some Box Elder fans there, and our players' cards brought to you by Weber State University. Build the future you want to see.
Great drive and able to put points on the board this time for Box Elder. They got a lot of weapons, used both quarterbacks on that series, or on that drive. There's a look at our scoring summary. It's brought to you by Cafe Rio. 10 plays, 80 yards. Took him 5 minutes and 15 seconds. That 18-yard pass to Ernest for the touchdown.
And only the second touchdown of the season for Maddox Ernest, the big tight end, the junior. Boy, was he open. Did you find your Cafe Rio up here, Lemma? I mean, you know where they all are.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
We know that much. Short kick. And this is going to work out pretty good for Roy. They'll be up to the 35-yard line. Considering the kick, good coverage by Box Elder.
This game is just flying by. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the second quarter here. We're all tied at 7 apiece. This Box Elder offense got to feel pretty good about driving that ball down and getting the score.
And out comes Drew Gardner and his guys, Robert Young, Logan Sella. So we back and forth they go with these backs, but they're all so good. And the defensive pursuit, this is going to be a loss of 3 yards, maybe 4.
Well, he got, started up and was supposed to go up the middle. And as he broke it outside, the pursuit by Kalakini was just impossible to avoid. And number 53, Kalakini, was able to get there and bring him down.
Second down and 12. Second down. Gardner firing downfield. That's going to be overthrown as you put just a little bit too much air under that. And I want to remind you to bring your high school football family to FanX Salt Lake City. September 26th, 28th, an unforgettable weekend filled with celebrity guests, exciting panels, unique fan experiences. Don't forget kids 10 and under are free. And by the way, a very famous Hollywood actor who will be a part of FanX will be, you know how we always joke about the Frank Dolce show? Well, this one's for real. He has got a heck of a guest lined up on the Frank Dolce show. And I'll
tonight? You talking about tonight?
I'm talking about tonight. I'll give you a hint a little bit later on. Yeah, it's tonight. So there you go. I'll give you a hint right now, okay? Baltimore Ravens.
What?
Ray Lewis?
No, but that's a good guess.
The former Utah quarterback that's playing over there now. Him?
Okay, here comes another hint. You ready?
Yeah.
The Blind Side. Think about that one. I'm not giving you any more hints. I gave you 2 obvious ones.
Okay. I know who it is. I'll let our viewers at home, let them try to figure it out.
It's not Tim McGraw.
Well, he wouldn't have anything to do with the Ravens.
Yeah, it's not Sandra Bullock.
No, but you probably would enjoy that. Well,
I mean, she might enjoy an insightful interview that I give. I mean,
yeah, because she's never had an insightful interview.
Probably not.
3rd and 12. See what they come out of this timeout with. They're looking screen, but Drew Gardner switches off. He's got a ton of room if he wants to run. They are going to go screen. Gets it out to Rhett Slater, and Slater turns that into a 1st down. I think Gardner did a nice job looking off that screen initially.
Well, the screen was designed just to pull some people, loosen up the defense. But Box Elder stayed with their protection on the defensive side, and then finally got a little pressure on Gardner. He was forced to scramble around, and then when he looked up, the screen was still there.
And wide open. So 1st down, Gardner. Quick pass to the outside. Zay Morris has it. And he's got another strong auto 1st down. Under 3 to play now.
Zay Morris, great yards after the catch. Really shifty. Last year when they lost him to that collarbone injury, he was sorely missed. They were able to next man up and get guys in there, but they're glad to have him back. He's just a junior.
1st down for Gardner. Running away from trouble. Well, he's going to take off of this. Gardner's going to have another 1st down.
Well, if you are Gardner, that's a situation where they're bringing in the house, and that means everybody else is dropping off in coverage. The linebackers are all in this blitz package, so if you can get around the corner, you got plenty of room to run until you run into somebody from the secondary that's going to break off, covering a pattern. And so he was able to turn that corner and get the 1st down.
Let's take a look at our Eye in the Sky, brought to you by Sunbelt for all your equipment needs. That's Boyd hanging out. It's actually quite a ways behind the stadium because they have a brand new track here, but he's getting great shots from there, as you can see on those point afters and field goals. 1st down yardage. Morris hauls in the reception from Drew Gardner.
Well, that time Morris just runs a perfect route in the soft spot of that zone. Able to just dissect the defense.
And back into the University of Utah red zone. 2:44 to play 1st quarter in a deadlocked game. Both teams have marched down the field. Box Elder actually twice. They're only able to score on it once. That pass tipped. Gardner's pass batted, so 2nd down coming.
Great job that time up front. That was off that outside linebacker position. Carter Buchanan gets a hand up, knocks it down. Buchanan's got an interception this season.
You ever have your helmet ripped off in the middle of a game, Alema?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's just happening to Kelly
and my chin strap was still on the helmet, like it didn't get unbuckled.
Oh, yeah, that's uncomfortable.
Just almost took my nose off.
Direct snap right there. Robert Young gets a couple.
This is something Coach Solomona told us that we might see. They've got this package where they bring Robert Young in, a direct snap. They got a lot of different ways to get the ball in his hands.
And why not? He is dynamic with the football.
Frank, do you recall the name for that? It wasn't Wildcat. I think it was the Robcat?
Robcat. The Robcat.
Yeah, Robcat.
Robcat.
All right.
Oh, and flag down on the near sideline. Oh, it's a sideline warning.
Yeah.
Sideline warning. He's called. I've been listening over. The official on this side has been talking to the coaching staff for Box Elder because they're right. You know, the official is running down the sidelines blind. He's watching the plays, running down the sidelines. And if a coach is in that white area, you just don't know if there's going to be a collision. So it is a little dangerous. He's getting the coaches off the sideline. Did you have that guy? We used to have the get-back guy.
The get-back guy. Yeah. Everybody's got those.
Everybody has a get-back guy.
All right, 3rd down. Here we go. Direct snap again. Trying to get the edge outside. Got the 1st level, 2nd level. Hits the pylon. But they're not giving him the touchdown. Okay. Out of bounds at the 1. I thought
he hit the pylon. We'll take a look at the replay. This is one of the things that makes Robert Young so dangerous.
Robert J. DeBry, you make the call. Take a look.
Let's see if the ball hits the pylon before he steps out of bounds. Good call.
Out of bounds.
Good
Great
call.
Our officials are all over it.
You know, I disagree with you both. It was a fantastic call.
Okay.
There's the foot out of bounds.
Yep.
Great call by the officiating crew here.
David Story, Tyler Charlesworth, Matt Schofield, Scott Maxwell, and Jared Wilson. And there's the touchdown, finishing the drive for Roy.
It wasn't the second effort. It was the third effort by Robert Young.
And now a flag on the field. I think there's going to be a little something against Roy after the play.
Well, no love lost between Roy and Box Elder. That's a well-known fact.
Well, Box Elder sure had a nice response after Roy scored the first time with a minute 34 left here in the second quarter of play. I'm not sure, Alema, they have enough time unless they get a big play somewhere.
Yeah, their offense, as we've talked about, is not built for that quick drive. Everybody's got a 2-minute offense. I'm not sure how effective it will be if they can get down the field in a minute and a half.
So point after. Ooh, bad snap. Now they're going to have to throw it. And Young trying to do something with it, and is that caught?
He did catch it. And it's a 2-point conversion.
How about that? And excuse me, 2-pointer. Well, there you go.
About that. Well, there you go.
Yeah, play breaks down, and everybody, we talked about how everybody has a 2-minute offense. Everybody has a fire drill, too, where bad snap, you call out fire, whatever your call is, and the guys on the outside know that they've got to run routes, and then whoever is the, whether it's the kicker or the holder, somebody's got to pick that ball up and look in the end zone and try to make something out of it. We rarely see that be successful unless it's designed, and even then, it's hard to really run that play. But a nice job by Roy's special teams.
Hey, coming up at halftime, Sugar House Furniture halftime report. We get a 2 News update from our Main Street studios. We'll meet today's American First Credit Union Scholar Athlete. We have stats and highlights, and a special guest coming your way. Frank will interview him live.
Can I say who I think it is now?
Yeah, go ahead. Who do you think it is?
Michael Orr? Is it
this is not Michael Orr. It's the guy that played him.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, yes.
No, it's not. He said Michael Orr. He does not win the prize.
Yeah. I'm going to give him the prize.
It's Quentin Aaron.
Well, that's
the actor who played
That's awesome.
Michael Orr.
Yeah. Good guy. I've met him a couple times. Very nice. Very engaging.
But ties to Box Elder or ties to the community here?
Ties to FanX.
Ties to FanX.
Okay.
And he's now a resident of Utah.
Well, Frank, I want an in-depth interview. I want to find out all this information, details. You can try to get his address if you can.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll see about that.
Are you trying to book him for a party, Alema?
I'll just go hang out at his house.
Okay. I could see Alema likes to hang out with the stars.
All right, well, let's see what Box Elder can. They don't really have an offense built for a minute 34, but let's see what they can do with it. Get a couple of yards on first down.
They got a couple of timeouts. I'm not sure that they'll use them here. You're not going to use it on this play. And this doesn't look like a hurry-up offense to me,
Not
Frank.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. Just like doing TV. It's a hurry up and wait offense.
That's right.
Second down. And Macias is going to bring up about a 3rd and 4. And the clock just continues to run, so I think they're content just to go into the locker room with what they've got.
Yes. Not a big sense of urgency.
Not at all.
No. Let's see, 34 seconds.
Are there play clocks in the stadium? I'm not seeing them.
I don't see the play clock, and the official will have to see. You have to watch the back judge. He'll give you a countdown. 10-second warning and then 5-second count. Yeah. 10-second warning, 5-second countdown, and I'll have to run one more play here.
And they'll just run the typical triple option play off that right side. I can see the grill in the end zone starting to heat up. Fans getting excited for a little halftime snack. And Roy, coming into this game, is the number 2 team in 5A. And they lead at 15-7, but they're getting everything they can handle from Box Elder. So pretty impressive. Roy comes in beating Farmington, Fremont, Weber, and Clearfield in their 4-game sweep on the season, while Box Elder split. They have wins over Kearns and Bear River, and they lost a 1-point game to Mountain Crest, and then they struggled at Northridge. That's a really good team this year, Northridge. They're undefeated. So we're going to visit with Roy's head coach, Chris Solomona, in just a moment. We're actually going to visit with him in the Mac Shack. Alema wanted to size him up for a new suit, so he's going to stop by there. And then Frank will have our America First Credit Union Scholar Athlete coming up, and then of course a very special guest. There's the Mac Shack right there, Mr. Mac. It's kind of located up a little higher than normal. It's actually a great view for Alema, but the reason is they just put in their brand new track yesterday, and we were not able to drive on that track because, as I said, it's brand new. You don't want to ruin that thing. So in the first half, though, in terms of numbers, Drew Gardner 9 of 14, 85 yards, and the touchdown pass. So Coach Solomonu's quarterback looking pretty good. And let's go over to Alema right now with the head coach. Alema?
Coach, how you doing?
Oh, good.
You get a nice, fourth down. You guys are able to stop them. You take it. You drive it all the way down the field. Then they come back and they get a score. Have you had to make some in-game adjustments to their offense? A little bit different than what you normally see from them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they sustained some drives. They converted on some big third downs, and it kept our defense on our toes. And they're doing a great job. Obviously they've prepped well this week, and we just got to make sure that we make our adjustments here at halftime and just finish strong in the second half.
What's the message to the team here in the locker room?
One play at a time, one drive. That's going to be the key to us for our success. And again, when we're able to get them in 3rd and long, just trying to get off the field, trying to be successful in that area.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Yep.
Good luck in the second half. All right.
Appreciate you.
Okay. That's exactly what the theme has been, Fox. They've been talking about it one play at a time, one game at a time. That's got them to 4-0. Can it get them to 5-0?
Coach's Corner brought to you by Wendy's. $1 small frosty deal. Try our fan favorite smooth, thick, mouth-watering dessert for just $1. All right, Sugar House Furniture halftime show coming your way next with Frank Dolce and a few other guests. Right now, we got a good one. Drew Gardner firing back across his body. Boss with the touchdown catch, but Box Elder hanging right with him. Ernest hauls in his touchdown reception, and we are at the half. 15-7 our score. Halftime activities coming your way next on America is brought to you by Victor's Tires, Robert J. DeBry, Wendy's, and Weber State University.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
You're not just any do-it-yourselfer. You use inspiration to bring projects to life. And just when a project seems too large, you head to your local Sunbelt Rentals. There, you'll find the latest in tools and equipment to make your next job your easiest project ever. Plus, they even deliver to your job site. Sunbelt Rentals, taking DIY projects to an all-new level.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, thought I'd get a wax figure myself. Oh, right in the temporal lobe. Beat it, punks! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
A little to the left, please. Thank you. A little more.
Oh, I'm okay.
Get your money working. And for a limited time, get 0% interest for 6 months when you open a new Visa credit card at America First.
Welcome to Sugar House Furniture, where we've been selling solid wood furniture at affordable prices for over 30 years. Whether you need a single piece or an entire room, find what you're looking for at Sugar House Furniture, your Mission Furniture specialist.
This is a 2 News halftime update.
We will get you back to Thursday Night Lights in just a bit, but first let's get you caught up in some of the headlines of today. A Utah judge ruling that a proposed constitutional amendment that lawmakers put on the November ballot is void. The judge says county clerks can print the ballots as written, but any votes for that amendment will not be counted. The decision comes a day after a lawyer for the League of Women Voters urged a preliminary injunction because of misleading language in the amendment information. The proposed amendment would have given lawmakers the ability to change and even repeal ballot initiatives after they were approved by voters. We now know the top 3 finalists that could be the new potential host of the Sundance Film Festival. The new locations for the festival have been narrowed down to 3: Boulder, Colorado, Cincinnati, Ohio, and to stay here in Salt Lake City and Park City, Utah. The festival will continue its run in Park City through 2026. If organizers choose a new host city, the festival will be hosted there starting in 2027. The final decision will be announced after next year's Sundance Film Festival. The film festival started in Park City back in 1985. Let's get you over to Sean Kelly. He says some cooler temperatures are coming our way in the first alert forecast.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually going to be the coldest of the season as we get into next week. But today we've got our own fair share of some cold temperatures here, 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. Also dealing with plenty of sunshine across the state today as we saw a few spot showers up towards the north. Here's the deal with next week. This will be the big change that we will see, that big dip in the jet stream. That'll be arriving from Sunday into Monday, bringing us some unsettled weather. That means rain, and that also will bring us, look how deep this dip in the jet stream is, that will bring us the coldest temperatures of the season so far. As I fast forward into the weekend, warm temperatures, Sunday a few spot showers. It's Monday though that we'll get that better chance for rain across the Wasatch Front. That'll linger on to Tuesday, maybe even a few snowflakes in some of those high elevations into the mountains. Overnight, we've got some chilly weather. We've got freezing cold temperatures that will be possible on the Wasatch back, so we've got those freeze warnings in place. We're into the 40s and 30s as we head into the overnight hours, so you'll definitely need that jacket or at least a sweatshirt, sweater through the overnight. We're into the 70s tomorrow. Absolutely beautiful. Plenty of sunshine. Wonderful weather along the St. George area. Temperatures go from the 90s to the 80s here. So nice and cool each day, at least below normal for this time of year. Along the Wasatch Front, we've got some cool temperatures that last for one day, but then we warm up into the weekend. Nice weather for Saturday. A spot storm on Sunday. Stormier weather, though, as we get into Monday. Look at that. Cool conditions. Tuesday, Wednesday, highs into the 60s.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Air quality in Utah can rank among the worst in the nation. To solve this, researchers at Utah State University collect organic compounds to run through a hydrocarbon analyzer. Their data helps government and industry reduce air pollution and its effects on public health.
I'm an Aggie. I'm working to improve Utah's air quality.
Salt Lake Bees baseball is now on KMYU Friday and Saturday nights at 6:30 p.m. and Sunday afternoons at 1 p.m. Catch the action. Tune in Bees baseball games on KMYU all season long.
What happens when you connect to Quantum Fiber? You get internet that brings your digital world to life. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Set yourself free with a price that fits your life.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, thought I'd get a wax figure myself. Oh, right in the temporal lobe. Beat it, punks! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
Your Honour, I object to this entire line of questioning on the grounds that it is not only irrelevant, but it also seeks to prejudice the jury against my client by introducing speculative and unfounded...
By the power of Keltron, I cast Magic Missile!
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home, your way with RC Willie.
There is nothing like a Wendy's Frosty. It's cool. It's creamy. It's only $1 right now. Wait, what? The one and only Frosty is $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
This is the Sugar House Furniture Halftime Report.
Morning, welcome back. America First Credit Union halftime report. Here we are at Box Elder. Box Elder down 15-7 right now against Roy. It's a tough contest, but I'll tell you what, Dave, you never cease to amaze me, you and America First Credit Union. I have someone else here who never ceases to amaze. That's the one and only Hannah Jepson. Now listen to this. Tennis, softball, basketball. She was voted as a team captain for the varsity team as a junior, and she's the vice president of the National Honor Society. She took a humanitarian trip to Guatemala this past summer. She likes to take some time with the Boys and Girls Clubs in her community, volunteering. I think she wants to be maybe an educator when she's done with high school. She's looking at Utah State University, go Aggies, and BYU, Idaho. Well, Hannah, that is quite a full plate. I don't know how you manage all of that. What is your favorite thing to do with all of these activities?
Oh, I just love being able to support my school and represent them. I think it's always just so much fun to play and to be part of something.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it listed tennis and softball and basketball. Do you think you're going to continue on with your athletic career after high school?
I'm not sure. I would love to play, just maybe not competitively or collegiately, but I still want to continue those because they're such a big part of my life.
Absolutely. A lifelong adventure. Okay, what is your very favorite thing about being a student athlete here at Box Elder?
Oh, I just love, the environment. Our crowd over here, they're so amazing, and everyone's always so supportive of everyone, and we just have the best hive.
Absolutely. The hive, that's what we call it, the bees here. Now, tell me, you have a lot of people here supporting you. Who are all these guys?
So these are all my family. I have my 5 younger siblings here, my parents and my grandparents all here. So
That's great, terrific support. All right, well, Dave, how do you top that? Another win for America First Credit Union.
Yeah, you can't top someone like Hannah. According to her mom, every coach wants a Hannah on their team. She's a person who brings people together. She's kind, she's nice, but she's fierce, and she's a competitor. And I love how she's service-minded, how she's always thinking of other people. In fact, her mom told me that she helped raise all these kids, and that's why they're so close-knit as a family. It's the kindness, it's the warmth, it's the genuine soul and caring soul that she has that brings this family together, and I'm sure she does that with her team as well.
Absolutely. Sounds like it. Well, she's a terrific representative of the community and America First Credit Union. We're at halftime here at Box Elder. Box Elder's going to try and come back against Roy in this one. We'll be right back.
You wait
waited a lifetime for this. Let Ovation Homes make it everything you've dreamed. Our one-level living homes are created to support active adults without compromising quality. Homes designed and built for the way you live. Welcome home to one-level living at Ovation Homes.
The University of Utah is set against the Wasatch Mountains. We ski, ride, and climb those mountains. As one of the leading research universities in the nation, we are working to eradicate cancer, seeking solutions for climate change, helping people walk again, and transforming mental health care. Our mission is to create unsurpassed societal impact. Sound lofty? It comes with the territory.
If you like it hot, then you're ready for the Volkswagen Savvy Summer Sales Event at Big Old Strong Volkswagen. New Atlas with 0.9% financing for 60 months. Or a $3,500 customer bonus. New Tiguan 1.9% for 60 months. Or a $2,500 customer bonus. Plus you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. At Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
I am down.
Get up. America First Credit Union Thursday Night Lights. Dave Fox and Alema Harrington bring you the best games in the state. This week, Roy takes on Box Elder. Thursday Night Lights. Thursday at 7 on KJazz 14.
Okay.
Frank.
Take a look at our first half highlights. They are brought to you by America First Credit Union, where members come first. And right now, Roy is leading 15-7. Big play here in the first quarter. It was Eleneke getting out to the outside and showing some speed, a little burst there. And that would set up the first touchdown of the game. This coming after a big defensive stand by the Roy defense. And Gardner connecting with his tight end for the touchdown. That is Ryan Foss for the touchdown. And then Macias running the ball well for Box Elder. Box Elder needing to put some points on the board, and they get it done. Buchanan comes into the game at quarterback and finds his big tight end, and that is Ernest. And how about this? Robert Young was running hard, and then he gets a little touchdown on a two-point conversion, broken play, and he finds Foss. A second score for Foss, 1 touchdown and 1 two-point conversion. You take a look at the first half stats. 15-7 is your score, but fairly even if you take a look at the overall numbers. And it's just that one drive that was a touchdown drive for the Royals that ended in a two-point conversion that really is the difference in this game. Time of possession. The Box Elder Bees have done a nice job shortening the game, limiting possessions for the Royals. We'll see what happens here in the second half. Stick around. Third quarter action is on the way. Thursday Night Lights presented by America First Credit Union, where members come first.
This halftime report was brought to you by Sugar House Furniture.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
What can you get starting under $10 at Cafe Rio? Well, for starters, add some. A little. Oh yeah, you'll need some. And don't forget the perfect Cafe Rio bowls starting under $10. That sounds good.
Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all of your favorite fandoms to your backyard September 26th through the 28th. This is your chance to get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, vendors, and more. Plus, children 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Use promo code UTAH for a limited time discount.
Conference is world class, making everybody say, get ready for game day. Calm down, let's get real loud. Make some noise, all you girls and boys.
have guys on a football team that would not necessarily be hanging out if they weren't on the football team together. And that's a cool thing.
Mike seems to be having more fun with his money.
Really? Because you've got your book, and I'm roasting hot dogs and marshmallows. Yeah, they're probably having more fun.
Get your money working with a low-rate RV or power sports loan now at America First.
Oh, look at that. We've reached the bewitching. Did you just see a fly scamper across the moon there? I saw it. Hey, let's do high school game day. Roll it, Todd.
Welcome to Box Elder.
It's game day!
All right, it's game day here at Box Elder High School. We're so excited to cheer on our boys tonight, and we're going to get that dub. Go Bees!
We have such great support here at Box Elder. The whole community gets involved.
We want to thank the University of Utah for hanging out with us today during game day. Go Utes!
Tonight's theme is USA in honor of this great nation. We are proud, loud, and free.
USA! USA!
We're the Box Elder High School
here! We're so excited to cheer tonight and pump up that student section, and we're looking for that win. Let's go Bees!
Comp season is right around the corner, and we're looking forward to coming out strong. Make sure you're following Box Elder Cheer on Instagram so you can keep up to date with all our fun activities like our blood drive coming up October 31st. Homecoming games next week. We're so excited to show up and show out.
It's great to be a Box Elder behind. It's great.
Oh, there you go, high school game day. All right, time for a very special guest. Let me just tell you, if you know, you know. The Blind Side, Frank Dolce standing by with Quentin Aaron. Frank.
Yeah, this is actual size. If I look tiny, that's because next to Quentin Aaron, look at this. I am tiny. Hey, we were just talking. He grew up in the Bronx. He was telling me about his high school football experience. 9th grade, he was 6'3", 6'4", 320 pounds. He was by far the biggest guy on the team. He wore a size 17 shoe, but you couldn't find shoes. What did you have to do to get some shoes?
So they called all over the country, athletic directors from different sports, and they found some cleats for me from the Green Bay Packers.
The only place he could get shoes.
Wow.
From the Green Bay Packers in high school. Well, he was a dominant football player, and he exploded, of course, onto the big screen, portraying Michael Orr in The Blind Side. How was that experience?
That was awesome, man. It was first of all, did you catch the superhero stance? I'm going to do it again, mate. Yeah,
Can you teach me that afterward?
I'll teach you afterwards. Right. It took a long time to perfect it, but it was pretty cool. No, playing Michael Orr was the role of a lifetime for me. It was that role that I was destined to do because it seemed like they were talking about me when I read the description of who they were looking for. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's me, you know. And I met the director, and it was. I wasn't at the time used to good things happening, so I gave him my business card at the time where I did security. And he was like, well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. But little did I know that I already got the part. So, yeah, it was pretty awesome, man. It was.
Well, that's amazing. All right, now you've actually moved. You're now a resident of the state of Utah. That's fantastic. And you're involved with Fan X. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, man, I had the pleasure of meeting Dan Farr, who's the owner of Fan X, a couple years ago, actually. I was calling around, just getting into the conventions myself, trying to do it, and met with him and his family and fell in love with the state and the city, came out here. I was like, you know, every time I came, I extended my trip a little bit more. I don't want to go home yet. I don't want to go. And so my wife and I came out here back in June. I had a charity event to do, and I brought her with me because I wanted to see if she would feel the same way. She goes, Papi, I don't want to leave. So I said, here we go. I guess we're moving to Utah. Let's go.
Absolutely. Well, what can people expect at Fan X this year?
Man, it's so many people. I don't want to give it away because I want people to buy tickets and go, but let's just say last year Michael J. Fox was the headliner, and that was amazing. This year it's even bigger headliners. Just a lot of people. I'm jealous because, all right, so I have to go and do a movie elsewhere, so I won't be here this year. but that's why I'm making the trips. I'm making the rounds right now, but I'm here in spirit. Fan X, I'm here in spirit. I will be here next year. I promise you that. But I definitely want y'all to come because there's so many people here, and I'm such a big fan of this organization. Out of all of the conventions I did, I think Fan X is by far my favorite. They just take care of the talent so much. They take care of the people. You have such a great time. It's so well put together and organized. And, you know, like I said, the Farr family, they're my family now, too. So, actually, I did a Christmas photo with them, much like The Blind Side, but it was just me with the Farrs. So, it was pretty cool. I love it.
That's amazing. Well, I can't wait for Fan X. That should be outstanding. One thing people don't know about you, they know a lot about you. One thing they might not know is that you're musical. You've been a singer since you were about 4 years old, according to your mother, and you came out with the single last year, Lead With Love, still hitting the charts. People are still loving it.
Thank you. Yes, I did. I released it last June. I grew up a big faith-going Christian in the church, and I actually lead my life with love, and that's my motto. So I wanted to do a song just to say that I had one to put out there, and I was like, what better way to you know, do a song about your motto, get people interested in, oh, what's going on? So, yeah, but get people interested about, you know. I'll tell you I had your blind side. I got you, man.
He's got my blind side. Don't worry.
Tell him if the play comes at him, they're going to get out of the way. Trust me.
On the same foot as me is, you know, leading their lives with love. It's a lot of hate going on in the world. It's a lot of bad things that we see as soon as you turn on TV. But if I can be a beacon of light or hope to somebody through my voice as well as my presence, then I want to do it in my songs. So Lead With Love is a very close, you know, project for me because it's the first song that I've ever written all the way through and then recorded it. So, yeah, it's special.
Well, that's amazing, and we can't thank you enough for being here with us. We can't thank you enough for now being part of the community and what you're doing with Fan X, and we're going to keep looking for big things from you and from your family. Thank you very much. There he goes. Oh yeah, wait, are we gonna do that? Okay, we got like this.
Frank, you got hand on the hip. Hand, there you go. Oh, I hope someone gets a picture of that. Quentin and his little brother Frank.
That's beautiful. I love it.
What a good guy.
Oh, man, The Blind Side is a regular in our house. We watched that.
So good.
Countless
Debo
times.
coming right at him. Oh, look at that.
Well, how about that?
Right at him.
You know, we talked about how Reyes and Buchanan going back and forth at quarterback and putting Reyes under center as the QB gives an opportunity to put Buchanan out there and have him make plays outside of being the QB. How about that play right there is exactly what they were talking about, exactly why they moved Reyes into the starting quarterback position and Buchanan out wide.
29 yards, and they landed almost right in front of Quentin and Frank.
Yeah, and I felt nothing at all with my big man guiding my blind side.
Yeah, and he was ready for you. That's cool. I didn't realize he moved to Utah. Good for him. That's great. Quentin Aaron.
Did he give you any idea, Frank, what his project is that he's going to film?
Yeah, what's this?
He didn't. I'm going to try and get it out of him though before he takes off. I mean, how about that?
That's cool. Well, good job. That was a lot of fun to have him come up here.
Think of him walking around the stadium, people going, "Hey,
yeah,
hey,
he's waving at
that's
people."
The Blind Side.
Yeah.
That's Michael Orr.
Yeah. What do you know? Actually, Coach Munn tried to put a uniform on him.
Oh, I'll bet he
Can't blame him.
Second down, 10. Box Elder on the move. This has been a terrific drive as Macias tries to get the edge, and great pursuit by Roy. Nothing doing. So third and long coming.
And he's down.
Nothing there, but that was
Macias is down,
late hit.
and he is
always dangerous when the whistle has blown.
Yeah, he got thrown to the ground.
You know, that's why he's got to keep on churning and keep on playing.
Here's a Robert J. DeBry. You make the call, and I think you guys might feel like this should have been called. As we take a look at it once again, end of the play just kind of thrown down here. So right about here, the whistle's
he
blown.
breaks out of it, stays on his feet.
Okay.
So that was the problem there. But when he got slammed down to the ground, that's when, probably the helmet hits the ground, and that's always dangerous. But as he breaks out of this play, now the play is still alive.
Yeah, good point. You're right, Frank. I mean, what can they do at that point?
Well, and he's on his back now. They've rolled him over to his back, so we're seeing movement with his legs, and so that's a good sign. They're talking to him right now, and we're just keeping our fingers crossed here.
Roy player, too. Kehoe slow to get up as well. We'll check on both of them when we come back. 15-7 Roy here on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights from Brigham City.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
In Utah, mental health conditions affect 1 in 6 children. Utah State University alum and clinical social worker Tammy Curtis is confronting this crisis in schools statewide. She establishes innovative sensory wellness rooms to help children develop skills to self-regulate, manage stress, and return to classroom learning.
I'm an Aggie. I teach kids to be resilient.
It's a busy morning in your house, but for you, it's just another day. You're the one who makes it all happen. But one day, everything changed. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Jay Macias took a rough hit on that last play.
I recognize that look in his eyes. I've had that happen. Helmet hits the turf really hard. So he'll go through a little concussion protocol here.
Now back on the field. There was no call, so it's a 3rd and 10. I don't know if you guys even feel like there should have been one. It was a tackle. It was a violent tackle, but I don't believe it was late.
No, it wasn't late because the play was still alive as he broke out of the tackle. He was in the grass, was able to break out, and then there was that second tackle that happened that he got thrown to the ground.
So on 3rd down, this time Reyes will keep it, and Reyes fires.
Oh, now that's a flag right there.
That's an easy one.
That was an unnecessary hit, and the flag came out immediately.
Yeah. And that's, Schofield was the same. He was the defender who threw Macias to the ground as well. But he was there in coverage, and you got to be able to, to hold up a little bit there. They might be having a targeting conversation here.
Here we go.
So it will not be targeting, but this is actually a great play by Reyes.
And it remains 3rd down. It's not an automatic first. After this is the goal. It remains 3rd down.
And, for a defender, it's hard, too, because you don't know if he caught the ball, if he's bobbling the ball. You're still trying to break up the play.
I had a perfect view. I was right behind the defender, and I hear what you're saying, Alema. I saw the ball pop out.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not in the action either.
3rd and 5, and Hansen wrapped up in the backfield. He'll lose yardage, and now on 4th down, you go get 3
the field goal unit. Yeah, sending out the field goal unit.
Try to cut the deficit to just 5.
Hey, how'd you like your first set of cleats to come from the Green Bay Packers?
Right?
How about that? It's the only place you could find them, huh?
Yeah.
Well, good on the Packers to help him out.
Yeah. Well, someone went to his locker room at the Packers and said, "Where are my cleats?"
So 25 yards.
They had a few.
Field goal here. Ethan Barker's kick, or Barber, his kick is up and good. So we've got a 5-point game as Box Elder comes away with points, but at what cost?
Yeah.
As Jay Masai is still on the bench, helmet is off, and they are tending to him now.
I think that you make an important point. You lose one of your key players, and the question ends up becoming, how impactful is that to lose him? And great that you got some points out of that drive. That's certainly, one of the objectives is to get points. You'd rather have 6, but you get 3, so you capitalize on the opportunity that you had possessing the ball. And now you make it a 5-point game. But this is certainly a next man up type of situation for Box Elder.
Yeah, and I have eyes on Macias sitting on the bench here, and he's talking, he's communicating with players. There isn't any medical personnel around him right now. His helmet's on the ground. Yeah, he's clearly upset.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he is. He's probably done for the evening.
Man, he was running the ball extremely well.
Yeah, he was. 20 carries, 85 yards. That's what's gone to the bench. And the rest of the team combined is 10 carries, 41 yards. That's 3 other players. So he was a big part of what they were doing offensively. As that kick sails into the end zone for another Victor's Tires touchback.
You know, there's a lot of different, technologies that have been implemented with helmets, and most of them are on the crown of the helmet, that front part of the helmet where a lot of contact takes place. But some of the worst concussions that I've experienced personally, and also that I've seen, are the ones where the back of the helmet hits the ground, and that's where the concussion happens.
Yeah, and it hit hard.
Yeah,
you could see on that. But again, hey, it definitely wasn't late, but it was certainly a.
I wouldn't say it was late or dirty.
No, it's just part of the violence of football. Flag comes down pretty quick, so it's first down yardage, but let's wait on the flag. And Drew Gardner's backing up as well as the rest of the team, so this is probably coming back.
Kalikine has lost his helmet a couple times in this game. It just keeps popping off there, but it feels like he may be getting a hand to the face as his helmet comes off. The big defensive lineman, 5'11", 270 pounds.
He's a great wrestler, too.
So they're going to back that one up.
Yeah, Kalikine, we've been calling his name for a number of years here at Box Elder.
How'd you like to get mixed up in the ring with him? 5'11", 270.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's leverage right there.
I'd bring Quentin Aaron with me. Solve that.
Yeah,
could take care of that.
See, there was a hand to the face mask, popped the helmet off, and they're going to allow him
to stay in because of that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so they're in a bit of a hole, and Drew Gardner will give off to Sella, and he gets back a ton of it. So 1st and 20 is going to turn into 2nd and 6. Great carry.
Yeah. Talk about productivity on first down.
Yeah, great blocking up front. You find yourself behind the chains after the penalty, but a good run will make up for that in a hurry. Put you in a much more manageable 2nd down situation.
14 yards on the pickup. Second down, Gardner pump fakes. Gardner going deep. He's got a man, and it's a little underthrown and falls incomplete. 3rd down coming.
That time looking for Zay Morris. Good coverage. The ball was in the air for a while, and that allowed the secondary to adjust and safety come over and help over the top.
Screen set up. This screen all the way. This play's worked well for him throughout this game. Rhett Slater, and Slater's still finally brought down, but he has the 1st down. And you already know RC Willey has everything for your home, but you may not know they have gaming systems including PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and Arcade 1-Up at RC Willey. Lemon, why don't you go buy one of those and start playing Fortnite and let us know what 400 days is.
When I can rack up 400 days, I'll let you know.
If you ever want to meet Lemma Harrington, just head on over to RC Willey.
I might be hanging out in the discount section.
They're constantly having to get security to haul him out of the place. He never wants to go home. Once again, that vaunted running attack, and Sella.
Not just a strong run by Sella. He was contacted at the line of scrimmage and just kept the legs driving.
Well, I'll tell you, the battle at the line of scrimmage here, Alema, is fantastic. These two teams are going at each other right in the trenches.
2nd down 7. And you're right, Frank. That has been the story throughout this game. Sella again finds a look at the drive. And that gets him close to the 1st down. And yes, they say move the chains.
I got to tell you, I love watching this. You see 65, 66, these big numbers all down in the pile, 10 yards down the field. Looked like Box Elder jumped, but they did not get into the neutral zone.
Drew Gardner tried to get the officials to see that, spot that. They didn't, and again pushed that pile. Oh, the way he keeps it, he bounces outside. Sella, he looked like he was wrapped up in the middle of that, and all of a sudden he pops outside, and there he goes.
You got to love the big man, 5'11", 210. Strong run. Gets stopped up the middle and says, I'm going to bounce it outside, show you guys I got a little speed. Watch this. Gets stopped here and says, I'm going to take it outside. It's like, you can't go outside, big man. He said, watch me.
Update on Macias being carted off the field to the locker room right now.
Oh, that's rough. Pitch to the outside and almost had a 1st down, and then that collision knocks him back.
I'm telling you what, of all the games we've called this year, this may be the most physical we've seen so far.
Watching Macias, this is right behind the Mac Shack as he's headed into the locker room. You can see the emotion on his face. I can't imagine what he's going through right now. It's tough to leave a game you've been playing so well in and know that you're such an important part of this offense.
3rd down 2. They'll try to get it on the jet sweep, and I don't think they did. What a defensive pursuit by this line. I mean, it's going to be 4th and 1, but wow, he looked like he had a head of steam ready to roll ahead, but Eleniki stopped short.
Coach Solomona, he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I think so. At this side of the field, you need a yard.
Talked with both coaches, and they're both apt to go for it inside their own territory, depending on the distance. But certainly this is one of those cases. Direct snap to Robert Young.
Robert Young, and second effort doesn't get it. The defense holds.
It felt like there was a whistle there or something happened.
I don't know. I couldn't hear a whistle on the field, Alema.
It felt like he held up for a second,
but it sure did look like that.
Judd Howell coming in, just a sophomore, big cast on that right hand, and he makes a huge play for this Box Elder defense.
Oh, that is massive. 15-10 is our game. We got a good one here on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. When it's time for new brakes, trust Victor's. Does your vehicle need new shocks or struts? Come to Victor's for service you can trust. And of course, Victor's can help you finance your repairs. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
Okay, Limu, you said it. Then as I spike it, I'll tell them how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so they only pay for what they need. Got it? Did you get that? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Friday night is football night.
America First Credit Union Friday Night Rivals.
The biggest matchup under the lights.
This week, Corner Canyon at Skyridge.
Watch me do it.
Friday at 7 on KJazz and streaming live on KUTV.com.
You know you can trust Victor's Tires. Trust Victor's for all your service and repairs. And of course, that includes flat repairs. From oil changes to alignments, repairs, and tune-ups, Victor's has you covered. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
We are back, and Another big defensive stand. Let me just remind you that Ute Conference football season is fast approaching the reset. Alema, you know what this is about. It's a kind of a dynamic system, sort of like European soccer, where they match teams with similar talent levels for more competitive games. They do that midway through the season. Last year, 84% of their teams won 3 or more games. Keep it very competitive. Football starts with Ute Conference, Utah's youth football. You've got a couple of kids playing Ute Conference.
Yeah, my boys are in the Alta program, and we got a couple of games again this week playing Corner Canyon. Foxy,
really?
That's a big deal.
Whoa!
And then Alta boundaries going up against your neighbor.
I love it. Yeah, you might want to get some video of that one.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll be there. I'm that dad that is videoing everything.
All right, the youngster Reyes going to throw deep, and jump ball. Buchanan cannot hang on. Oh, that would have been something.
Zane Morris there to defend.
Buchanan landed right in front of Frank again.
He did. I'm a magnet.
He wants a piece of you.
He sure does. And why not? That ball was just a little too much air underneath that ball. He had his receiver running underneath it, Buchanan, but the ball lofted in the air, allowed the safety to come over and make a play on it.
Second down 10. Reyes, the youngster, given off, and a good carry on second down for Tyson Hansen. So bringing up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that running back room is going to have to, guys step up with Macias out. Hansen has had some nice plays on both sides of the ball in this game.
3rd down. Here he comes again. And Hansen pulls ahead for another Fanex 1st down.
Nice strong run.
Hey, by the way, Lemon, tell me what this is. It's the eye in the sky. Brought to you by Sunbelt, but I don't know what model that is.
Oh, that would be the A game.
Neither does Alema.
700_6 #asterisk number sign 46.
Let me just tell you, Alema is at the south end zone, way past the south. The eye in the sky is way past outside of the north end zone.
Yeah, but I have a fondness for the scissor lift. I always go over. That's the first thing I do when I get to the stadium is I go and check which model is here. That's a full extension tonight. Check that out.
Look at that thing. And it's way back behind the stadium.
It sure is. And Alema, I understand that you have some special Halloween.
Yeah, I use this particular scissor lift to put up the Halloween decorations.
Right. You must have a tall house.
Well, I do have it. That's a pretty high roof.
It's very much like a Dr.
And I no longer have to go up there and risk my life to put the witch up there by the chimney.
And he's not talking about his mother-in-law.
No, my mother-in-law is like the good witch.
Yes.
In The Wizard of Oz.
Aren't all of ours.
That's right.
This is the view from Boyd's camera. Look at that. That's what a shot. Isn't that gorgeous? And there's the Mac Shack as he zooms into that.
Far out here in the distance.
This is trying to get some complaints.
I got my monitor here. I'm watching the game here.
You up there.
Checking out the field.
Just happy as a clam.
Measuring people up for suits at Mr. Mac.
1st down. And it keeps going.
How about that?
What a carry.
He's going to get forward progress. I think to that spot.
Yeah, he is. They did not blow it dead, so Tyson Hansen.
Well,
filling in nicely.
Tyson Hansen gained, whatever that is, a 5-yard gain. He gained about 2 of it. And then Grayson Burt, 59, the offensive tackle, grabbed a hold of him and gained the extra 3.
Yeah. Oh, little counter, misdirection. Back they come the other way, and Buchanan has nowhere to go. He's going to lose a couple, so you go from 2nd and 5 now to 3rd and 7.
That time the line of scrimmage was owned by the Royals.
You know, it's interesting coming into this game. We talk about, obviously, Jay Messias is a great player. Hansen actually has more yardage on the season than Messias, but on twice as many carries, almost exactly. So,
same number of touchdowns.
Right. But 51 carries for Hansen, 26 for Messias, and they both are over 250 yards coming into this game. All right, on third down. Back to pass. Fires. Oh, in and out of the hands of Ernest, who had that touchdown earlier. And that was going to be first down yardage if he could have held on. And what do you do now on 4th and 7? Your defense has played pretty well, but they're going to play it safe, it looks like, and kick it away.
That's too bad. Ernest open on the crossing route. And just couldn't hold on. Punt team comes out. But, oh, here they go. Now Roy is sending, they were a little curious. Now they're sending someone deep. Oh, it's blocked.
That's a live ball. And wisely, Boxelder gets back to make sure there's no return, but a big play on special teams for Roy has set them up nicely.
How about Monet Keaho, who comes through and blocks the punt and then is able to go down and cover it. Couple of big special teams plays from Roy in this game. The PAT that turned into a 2-point conversion, and then this. And he's able to just get to the side of the up back and get a hand on the ball and then covers it. Huge play by Keaho.
Well, that is a big one for Roy, and look at this. They are now at the 36-yard line of Box Elder with a 5-point lead as we approach the end of the third quarter. Drew Gardner, that screen, they love this play.
Well, I'll tell you why they love this play, Fox. It's because they have taught their receivers to block. So many times, this play, and Frank and I talk about it all the time. I'm not a big fan of this play because receivers don't usually block very well. It gets blown up. But the receivers for Roy block it extremely well, and it's an effective play.
Second down 4, fake the pitch, throwing back and batted down. Whew. That defense got in there quickly. That's Buchanan.
That sure is. Eye on that football.
Yeah, Buchanan, who's been the starting quarterback and now has been moved out to receiver, replaced at QB by Caden Reyes, but also making big plays on defense. He's had a huge catch in this game as well. Thrown a touchdown pass. If we're looking for MVPs, if Box Elder can come
he's a candidate,
back
right.
and win this game, he's one to look at.
Little shovel pass inside, and that's blown up. No gain, maybe a yard. So 4th and 2 coming.
Well, I'll give credit to this Box Elder defense because you've got to try to rebound when those momentum plays happen. And a blocked punt certainly is a momentum play. And now the momentum all in favor of the Royals, and your defense has to come out and try to shut that down. And they have to this point. Will they be able to turn the ball over on downs here? Will Roy go for a field goal? We'll find out.
We've come through 3 on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights, and we got a good one. Stick around, 4th down when we start the 4th quarter. American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is brought to you by Cafe Rio, McGee's Trophies, U of U, Sunbelt Rentals, and R.C. Willie.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard till one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work and you're worried about your family. Our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans. Now, with no payments for 90 days.
McGee's Stamp and Trophy is Utah's #1 awards and engraving company. McGee's will help you brand your business and recognize the people who make it a success. McGee's has a passion for excellence that will make your accolades more meaningful. From custom-cut acrylics and crystal awards to framing, engraving, and sports memorabilia. If you can dream it, we can achieve it. Let McGee's take care of all of your awards and recognition needs. McGee's Stamp and Trophy in Orem, American Fork, and Salt Lake City.
Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all of your favorite fandoms to your backyard, September 26th through the 28th. This is your chance to get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, vendors, and more. Plus, children 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Use promo code UTAH for a limited time discount.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away.
Okay, there you go, huh? They got some
somebody
pipes.
going to the Naval Academy.
I don't know. They didn't tell us, but that was their song.
That's a nice little choral group.
Yeah, the whole group was there.
Take that show on the road.
That was Bodie Burnham, Tyson Hansen, Caden Buchanan, Jay Macias. They were all there. Macias is the 400-day
Fortnite guy.
And hopefully he's okay right now. He's in the locker room.
Now you're hoping that he'll be available next week. And what that ends up looking like, as they diagnose the injury.
Yeah. So when we came out, Colby Froker looking at a 45-yard field goal to extend the lead to 8, but then a quick timeout taken.
By the way, Froker, who plays linebacker, you see him all over the place. He's a great athlete.
Receiver,
he's on the offensive side as well. But he's an all-state punter from last year.
He kicks, he punts, he does it all, does everything.
And we talked to Coach Solomona. I said, where are you comfortable? He said, he can hit a 50-yarder. He said, he does so many things that I think it was in the game against Weber, we had him come on to kick a field goal, and he missed, a relatively easy field goal. And it's like, man, we need to get him in practice kicking more because he's such a great kicker, but they use him all over the place. And when you got guys like that, it's hard to find them time at every position, offense, defense, special teams.
Well, this is the pushing the limit of his range right
he's certainly
here.
capable. And Robert Young is the holder. Remember, he threw a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He's not afraid of a bad snap.
Right. Or even a designed play
Keep
here.
an eye on that because they only need 4 yards. So theoretically, here just jumped.
And Box Elder is encroachment. That's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that was by design. You can see from the reaction from Solomona, I think at least initially they wanted to see if they could pull him offside.
Wait a minute. Roy is complaining about this.
Hold.
Wait a minute.
They're going to, this may end up.
Oh, man. Start? Fourth down.
Wow.
So, man, if he kicks it now, it's 45-yard, but it looks like, is the punt team coming out?
That would be about a 51-yarder if he kicked it from here.
Yeah,
it's about right on 51.
He is lining it up.
Well, he's got the leg strength to do it.
Well, you
he's
said
right
in
in
practice,
the middle of the field.
He's hit 50 plus? Yeah, okay.
And Box Elder a little confused on the defensive side here.
Great looking view from the eye in the sky. Boyd on the camera. Was that blocked or did he just miss it?
I think he just missed it.
Yeah. That's a big defensive stand for this Box Elder team in a 15-10 game in the fourth quarter.
Well, you think about some, defensive stands that have happened here on the first drive from Box Elder. The Royals defense was able to shut them down when they went for it on fourth down. And now to be able to send the Royals away with no points on that drive after a blocked punt and plenty of momentum.
And let's not forget, Roy's lowest offensive production this year is 35 points against Clearfield. They're at 15 right now here in the fourth quarter. And Box Elder with the football.
All right, here we go with Box Elder. Football, and see what they can do with this. Crazy to think that there's been 3 points scored in this second half, and that's it.
Great backside pursuit that time.
I wasn't really sure what to expect out of this game. It's always a good game when we broadcasted it, but Roy was so good this year and put up so many points. I mean, they've been averaging almost 50 a game.
Yeah.
And here they're sitting on 15 points in the fourth quarter thanks to this Box Elder defense. That pass.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll tell you, the guy that's been making big hits for Roy has been Jack Schofield all night long. And this is a perfectly clean hit. And is able to get the stop, give him a hand up. Good sportsmanship. Schofield is 6'3", 215. He got next level size.
He's got next level hitting. Yeah. All right, third down, 8. Going down that left side. Got a receiver jump ball. But it does not look like
broken up at the end by Kayakile Eleneke.
Just hung up there a little too long.
Well, you mentioned Eleneke, and he's still limping.
No, he is.
He's still limping, but he won't come off the field.
And here's the thing. We're talking about their offensive output, and Eleneke is such a big part of that. And I'm curious if him just being hobbled a little bit has had an impact on their ability to move the ball and put it in the end zone.
Good point, Alema.
That kick is away, fielded at the 45-yard line, looking for some room to run. Rhett Slater well covered, so Roy with the football at midfield. 10:50 to play in this game, and it's been a good one throughout. How many more stops does this Box Elder team have in them, and can this Roy offense get things going?
I'll tell you one thing I know about this game. Both teams are going to be sore throughout the weekend after this one. This is a physical battle.
All right, first down for Roy, right at midfield. Let's check this false start. I think Robert Young's going, hey, I was just in motion.
He was in motion. Maybe somebody wasn't set while he was in motion, or they didn't set for 1 second before he went into motion. But by this point in the season, 5-4, 4-5, fifth game, you're hoping you have those things ironed out.
All right, so back to the 45-yard line. Sella gets the pitch, doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by the guys in purple.
Yeah, they were able to get upfield and make sure that Sella just didn't have anywhere to run.
This is another thing we should notice about Box Elder. They've held their opponents to under 14 points in every game. 14, 10, 7, and 7. Defensively,
defense
they've
has
been
been
pretty
the issue.
darn good.
Yeah.
Deep ball. Trying to throw it to Robert Young. And Young makes a great catch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the flag didn't come out.
There should be a flag. That's a complete miss by 2 officials right on top of it.
Well, it's a beautiful pass.
It's a beautiful pass.
Just drops it right in the pocket for Robert Young. Great catch. Got separation on Buchanan on the route, but that push right there should have been flagged. There's Eleneke with nice offensive play. You can see he's still kind of limping. That might be the difference between these two offenses right now, is the ability for the Royals to get something deep. Sets up this situation. Well defended. And I like the point that you made, Frank, talking about the defense for Box Elder and what they've done against opposing teams and not allowing, at least until tonight, over 14 games, or excuse, over 14 points. That time, well-designed play. You stack up 2 tight ends on the left side of the formation. You make it look like you're going to run a little play action, and then you release Eleneke into the flat, and he is wide open for the touchdown. This looks exactly, it looks like a run. You got to respect it, but you got to respect Eleneke too. Great play call by Solomona. And they get 6 more points on the board. They're going to go for 2 here. Sell in the backfield. Looking in the end zone, and a great pass. Pitch and catch. Colby Froker, instead of kicking the 1-point PAT, scores on the 2-point conversion. And Roy goes up 23-10 on Box Elder.
What a drive for the Royals. 5-point game moments ago. And now with 8:47 to go, the Royals have opened it up. 13-point lead on America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's to keep your vehicle running smoothly. At Victor's, we'll change your oil, balance your tires, and make sure your front end is aligned. For all your vehicle needs, think Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
The challenges of college are easier to overcome when you're embraced by community. Surrounded by beauty. Inspired by quality. And empowered by opportunity. It's all here at Weber State. Find your brilliance.
You know you can trust Victor's tires. Trust Victor's to get your car ready for spring and summer road trips. Trust Victor's for those special wheels you've been looking for. And there's no credit check needed at Victor's. Victor's Tires, the place you can trust.
You got to go back to the injury to Macias and how that impacts the team. We've seen this several times this year. where you have a situation where a key player gets hurt and it takes a toll on the team that is almost more than you can overcome.
I'll give you a perfect example of that. We were doing Olympus at Bountiful. Bountiful's up 23-0 at the half. And remember, Fekitoa, the running back, that hand gets banged up, doesn't play the rest of the game. Olympus roars all the way back, ties the game. Redhawks still win it on that field goal with 5 seconds left. But that's the kind of thing that we've seen here and there throughout the season.
Yeah, we also, the game we did, Davis versus Lehigh, you have a lineman who breaks a leg.
Oh, yeah.
And the ambulance
has to come on, right?
Yeah. It took the air out of the sideline for Davis.
That kick is a Victor's Tires touchback.
Did you see that kickoff? I mean, that's well over 50 yards.
Yeah. He's got the leg.
Yeah, he just mishit that one.
Did you see the little athletic trainer that caught it, though? That was impressive.
He's getting high fives on the sideline here now over on the Roy sideline. But think about what happened last week, and you still end up winning the game, but when you lose Cam Rising, all of a sudden everybody's just like, oh.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned Cam Rising, because there's been quite a dust-up today with some people trolling Cam Rising's injuries. And Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, got involved.
Yeah. It's so weird. Oh, boy. Nothing doing there. Yeah, you showed me that tweet today, Frank, and I was like, what?
Unbelievable.
You just wait till you wait till you know.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know.
That's right.
If you don't know, then you're not aware.
Well, 8 minutes.
Wow,
that was counting.
Yeah, what a way to start this drive, though.
Yeah, we'll see if Box Elder can mount something. And, it's a team that doesn't necessarily score quickly.
Buchanan. And this defense is fired up following, the offense's footsteps. That's part of it as well.
I look at what Box Elder has shown us tonight. And, their defense, I think it's got some really good components. You hope that Macias comes back quickly. But because they've, taken the initiative to start Caden Reyes, the sophomore quarterback, and then move Buchanan all over the place and have him play quarterback too, I'm not about, I really don't like two quarterback systems, but this is one that could work.
Well, here comes Reyes. And picked off. And this could be a pick six. It's not, but oh boy. A mistake by the youngster. And Roy is in business now. Flag just came in. That might be some sort of a celebration, but
yeah, sure. Well, Zay Morris does a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on this ball and stepping up and getting in front of it. Again, coming back from that collarbone injury last year and hungry to play some football and taking advantage of opportunities. He's just a junior.
Well, it's been a heck of a fight for Box Elder, but right now they need the biggest fight of the night to keep Roy not only out of the end zone, but for not getting more points.
Yeah, they gave up they couldn't get productive on offense on the last series. Roy scores, and then the turnover deep in their own territory. The momentum of this game has certainly shifted, and that's to take nothing away from Box Elder, who's been game this evening.
They're going to have to hustle to get this play.
Yeah, there's no countdown yet. And now it is. Let's see.
Okay, Drew Gardner and his guys out. Drew comes out throwing. Drew going corner, end zone, and batted away at the last second. Nice defensive play by Buchanan. Let me just mention Ute Conference. Always good to have Ute Conference as part of the broadcast family here. Stay connected with UC Nation. It's a podcast they do every Wednesday and Friday at 8 a.m. You're going to get updates on schedule changes, insights, and all of the important things in football. Ute Conference. Football starts with Ute Conference. Alema, what do you got Saturday? What's your schedule looking like?
Well, I got a couple of games because both the boys are playing. One is playing at home, so that's the Alta Field, which is Mount Jordan Middle School.
Sure.
And then the other one is playing at Corner Canyon at their fields. So we're going to be back and forth. We got one playing at 9, one playing at 10:45.
Back and forth indeed. Quick pass, Say Morris has it. Gets a couple. Alema, by the way, you hear that familiar voice, and he is where? Up in the Mac Shack.
That's right.
Got
I'm
his
over
own
here.
little,
I'm with the people. Like I'm on the concourse here.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm sizing people up. I'm giving them discounts on suits. And I'm telling them that Lemma Harrington said you get a good deal at Mr. Mac. People are loving it.
Yeah, I have to go to Mr. Mag. I need a new suit. My nephew is getting married. First marriage of a nephew and our kid and our family.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I need to go get a new suit.
Him up.
And
let's
listen, I need something special for my nephew's wedding.
Okay.
Hook him up. Back to that ground attack. Robert Young pushing the pile, still up. Oh, he wants the end zone, and he's got the end zone.
Well, we talked about Robert Young off the top of the broadcast, and this is why we were singing his praises, because he's that kind of determined runner that probably should have been tackled for a loss, certainly shouldn't have been able to get inside the 5, and then all of a sudden he spins out of this last tackle right here, is somehow able to spin around and get into the end zone for the touchdown. That's what we call can't stop, won't stop.
Oh, he wanted that one, didn't he? And now what was a 15-10 game just a couple of minutes ago, Roy has completely opened it up.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
If we're looking for MVPs here, certainly Robert Young's got to be in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
He threw a 2-point conversion.
Well, Young, as that point after, is up and good. 86 total yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that leads the team.
So he got 2 touchdowns. Yeah. He threw the 2-point conversion pass or completion to Voss for the 2-point conversion. And then you add up the yards there, and he's certainly in the mix.
Robert Young, show me that end zone. Oh, no problem. A little stiff arm. Hello.
If you like it hot, then you're ready for the Volkswagen Savvy Summer Sales Event at Big Old Strong Volkswagen. New Atlas with 0.9% financing for 60 months. Or a $3,500 customer bonus. New Tiguan 1.9% for 60 months. Or a $2,500 customer bonus. Plus you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. At Strong Volkswagen. StrongVW.com.
Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all of your favorite fandoms to your backyard, September 26th through the 28th. This is your chance to get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, vendors, and more. Plus, children 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Use promo code UTAH for a limited time discount.
This memorable moment is brought to you by Young Automotive. Back in 2019, the Roy Royals trailed Fremont by 14 in the fourth quarter. Jackson Dart hit Cade Harris for a 34-yard touchdown, then connected with him again to tie the game at 31. Harris had 163 yards on 10 catches and 2 scores. With under a minute left to play, Jaden Harris scored the go-ahead touchdown. As part of his 105-yard night, Roy completed the comeback with a 37-31 win. This memorable moment is brought to you by Young Automotive.
Thank you, Tony Parks. How weird is it to see
Jackson Dart highlight? I love it.
But Jackson Dart with Roy.
Yes, that's why I love it.
Weird.
So before he was at Corner Canyon, before he was at USC, before he was at Ole Miss, he was a Roy Royal. We were covering him at Roy as a freshman.
I remember that. Kick sails into and out of the end zone. Another Victor's Tires touchback. And by the way, Dart is killing it at Ole Miss.
Did you just
really
say Old Miss?
I said Ole Miss.
You said Old.
No, I did not. I said Ole Miss.
Old Dave.
I did not put a D on
Miss.
it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't
You
hear
are a
the
disgusting
D.
human being. There's the moon. The old moon. She's up there.
There she blows, the old moon.
3 plays, 20 yards in a minute. 17-yard TD run by Robert Young.
The moon last night with all of that smoke in the air.
Oh, it was weird. It looked like the sun. Reyes back out to the other quarterback, Buchanan. And Buchanan's got first down yards. Take a look at our upcoming schedule. Brought to you by McGee's. Oh, baby, I am so excited for this game tomorrow as we head down to Skyridge Corner Canyon. The last 2 6A champions going toe-to-toe. Next Thursday, we get our first look at Westfield. Eric Jones, their head coach, the former Bingham High coach. Brand new field, brand new school, brand new team. They're the Longhorns. Kind of have Texas Longhorn colors, and they'll take on Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest also has some orange. It's going to be kind of an orange and burnt orange battle. Lemmy, you know a little bit about fashion. Does that work?
Orange and burnt orange together?
Orange versus burnt orange.
I don't know about that. It's a little too much orange.
That could clash. That sounds a little classy.
Yeah, as a guy that grew
classy.
up, growing up in Hawaii, there's a lot of red dirt.
Yeah, right.
And the red dirt, when it gets into your socks and everything, everything turns to that burnt orange.
Yeah.
And you know what we call that? Dirty.
Dirty socks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Second down, 12. Caden Reyes, the sophomore, at quarterback, running for his life. And Reyes just does get the ball out of his hands, and it's a good thing because he was in trouble.
And it was immediate. Right off the snap, he was running and couldn't find anybody downfield.
Here's your George Felt stat of the night. Box Elder, as you look at this replay, has been playing football since 1917. Alema actually was at their first game. And they are one of 6 schools in the state that have played over 1,000 games. This is their 1,003rd game. Can you imagine that?
How about that?
Wow.
You know who's played the most?
17.
Any guesses?
West.
Yep. Good guess, Alema. They played 1,103. Ogden, Jordan, Davis, and East are the others with that many. Deep balls picked off. Another interception. And this one intercepted by Riley Boudreau. And he's still up. And Riley up near the 40-yard line.
People falling over the pile. No. Nothing dirty in there. It was just a lot of traffic.
Actually, some great sportsmanship. You see guys giving a hand up. But this time, just, you're trying to get what you can here, as much as you can. And, to do that, you're going to have to try to send the ball downfield. But great defense. Nice job just kind of keeping everything in front of him. Boudreau comes up, makes a great interception. Nice return.
And it just doesn't really fit the personality of Box Elder Unlimited to have to throw the ball downfield. And although they've hit some big plays tonight in the passing game.
I think moving Buchanan to receiver is going to allow them to do some more of that than they typically do.
They'll just keep churning away the yards. So 3 backs now that have gone close to 50 yards for Roy. Stella is at 43, Young at 44. That's just rushing. Don't forget Young's got receiving yards too. And Eleniki's got 52 yards, but he's done it on 1 carry. How about that?
Efficiency.
Yeah. Drew Garner's had a nice game, by the way. Over 150 yards passing, and he's a couple TDs, averaging about 10 yards of completion.
Holly Kenny slow getting up. He's going to trot off the field and try and catch his breath.
Screen, caught, Foss. And Foss, good yardage down inside the University of Utah red zone.
I'll tell you this, the offense that Solomona has developed over the last several years as their head coach, offensive coordinator. He had 7 years under the tutelage of Freddie Fernandez. And you got so many different things that you do. You throw to your tight end, who's more of an H-back, really, than a tight end. Very athletic, but big receiver.
Drew Gardner looking, firing end zone. Ooh,
that one just kind of got away from him.
Yeah.
Flag in the backfield.
Good sign here. Macias is back on the sideline now. He hasn't taken his uniform off. He's not going back into the game, but he's walking around.
That is actually great news.
Yeah. That is nice to see him on the sideline.
And, you know, there's a lot of caution when it comes to head injuries for, you know, football players these days. And you want that. It's certainly, you know, those head injuries can be problematic. So you hope that he's going to be okay. He's an exciting player to watch and an important part of this Bees offense.
Yeah, they don't mess around with concussions. Flags down.
Yeah.
This play may not go anywhere. Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua, concussion tonight.
Yeah.
And you know, if you follow the NFL, you know he's had a few of it.
Oh man, and there's going to be a limit on no
how
many
kidding.
concussions you can take.
I mean, too many concussions drove Steve Young into retirement back in the day.
Yeah.
So an illegal shift.
Yeah, Rhett Slater was trying to figure out whether he was on the line of scrimmage or off the line of scrimmage, and then I think the outside receiver told me you got to get off the line of scrimmage, and he was moving off the line of scrimmage when the ball was snapped.
Still is just, you know, if I'd have told you, hey, on the game clock wise, about 5 minutes ago, it was 15-10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just got away quickly.
It sure has. A couple turnovers.
Yeah, that'll do it. Right. It was a very competitive game. Boudreaux there.
But I tell you, there's a couple of, you know, elements here that come into play. The injury to your top runner for the Box Elder Bees is part of it. But then on the other side, Roy has 2 years ago, they had a bunch of sophomores. And a bunch of sophomores that were playing. You know,
right.
You fast forward 2 years, those sophomores have a couple of years of experience going into their senior campaigns. And that's what you absolutely love as a high school coach, to have that much experience, that much veteran leadership. And Roy's going to be a tough team to contend with this year, in part because of that.
Yeah, no doubt they're going to go to 5-0. And that pass complete. Alaniki still up.
He's going the wrong way.
Well, if they gave him forward progress, he should be about 10 yards ahead.
No, they shouldn't.
Oh, here we go.
They shouldn't give him forward progress because he turned himself around and ran backward.
He surrendered
to try and get more yardage, and it didn't work out. And there's a little frustration. Kelly Kinney, little shove at the end of the play there. And, you know, I don't necessarily blame him. This has been a battle at the line of scrimmage, and he's been in the middle of it all night long.
You know, don't forget, on top of this offensive performance we were talking about, they've held Box Elder to a touchdown. I mean, that's it. And then the field goal. But only one time into the end zone. There's a penalty. It's against Box Elder. And this Roy defense has been really good this year. Only Weber managed to put up over 30 on them, and they still won the game. That's a frustration penalty there, no question about
he's
that.
Coming to, you know, feels like he's coming to the aid of his teammate.
There's Coach Munn there.
You can do all the justification that you want, but the coach is going to say that's still 15 yards. And so you were looking at second down at like 22, and all of a sudden it's third down and 22. Now you got third down and 8. It might be, you know, inconsequential either way at this point.
Gardner, plenty of time going end zone, and that one's a little high. Let's take a look at our game recap brought to you by America First, where members come first. Stop by your local branch to discover how our team can help you get across your financial goal lines. Roy's got across the goal line a few times tonight, Dilemma.
Well, indeed, and Buchanan
Gardner,
doing a great job and finding his big tight end. That's Foss. Little play action pass here by Buchanan, and he finds his tight end, Ernest, and that made it, a one-score game. But the hard running of Robert Young, and then how about this?
Yeah,
right. Look, ingenuity. But Robert Young has been great. Get a big play on special teams. With a block.
This was that quick to the line of scrimmage play that worked out so well for him. So, and there you are. We're at 30-10, and make it 36.
I think Robert Young just sealed it.
Yep, he did.
I'm saying sealed the game and sealed the MVP.
And the MVP.
What a game he has had. He certainly is that kind of player that does so many things for your team. Runs great routes. He's got good speed. He's got great instincts. He's a playmaker. They got some weapons.
Great point after shot from our eye in the sky. Boyd is up there tonight. I almost feel like he's in another neighborhood, but he's so far back, but he gets such great shots up there. Nice job, Boyd. And
yeah, it feels like he's right on top of it.
I got to tell you, we had a few technical issues coming into this game before we got on the air. I mean, I can't even tell you how close. And this crew did an incredible job.
Insane.
I mean, 5 minutes before the game, we weren't sure we're going to be on, and it's just been flawless.
Yeah, I literally 5 minutes before the game, I had no monitor in the Mac Shack.
It's crazy. Our
crew did a great job.
They did. Our executive producer, Todd Marshall, he stays even keeled the whole time. Like, I'd make comments, and I'd say, like, hey, we got to get monitors, and he very calmly say, Dave, I'm on fire right now. Hang on.
Well, I'll tell you,
not yelling,
these great executive producers, they travel with zip ties and masking tape, and they'll fix anything.
It's unreal.
It's like, don't worry, I got it. I'll fix it.
Just absolutely floored. I shouldn't say I'm floored because they always do a great job, but like I said, you have no idea. I mean, I'm talking seconds before we came out on the air. We weren't sure we were going to be on. Boom. Everything just magically
worked. That is exactly how
Maybe
it
they
felt.
just tell us that. And then everything just magically
Yeah, just
works.
be patient. Yeah. We'll have you on
We'll
before
have you
kick.
on. Oh, anyway. Nice job. Nice game. Weird game. Again, I don't mean to beat a dead horse to death, but it was 15-10, like midway through the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Anyway, that last drive, 6 plays, 42 yards. They took 3:21 off the clock, 16-yard TD reception. Robert Young, there's Coach Salamona. What a nice job he has done. He's gotten better and better every single year. They'll go to 5-0 with 2 wins in Region 5, so that'll put them up top there. There's a couple of other undefeated teams in region. I want to say Beaumont and Northridge, and they play tomorrow. This could be a good region battle throughout the season, but this team looks every bit. There's some publications that have them ranked. I saw one, Slinging the Pill, a friend of ours that runs that, has them ranked number 1. We had them in our poll ranked number 2. But you know what? There's good teams in 5A. Brighton's very good. I still think Bountiful's pretty good. Tippview's 1 and 2, but they're still a good team. They have an out-of-state loss and a loss to Lone Peak. Can hardly fault that.
Yeah, Lone Peak, who beat Corner Canyon.
Right. They're going to be there when it's all said and done. But this 5A battle is going to be a lot of fun this year.
You're talking about rankings, and Lone Peak is nationally ranked.
That's right. They're actually ranked higher
than Corner Canyon.
Exactly. We'll see Corner.
And then that's even after Corner Canyon defeated IMG, but then they lose to Lone Peak, and Lone Peak's got a higher ranking.
Rankings nationally are interesting because it's a little easier statewide. You know, all the teams are in the same area. You see them all, but you lose a game in the national rankings, you'll drop 15 spots.
Yeah,
because there's so many other teams that are fighting to climb up.
Well, it's such a hard thing to really quantify, and when you're looking at teams, because it's much harder to try to, you know, give some kind of judgment on the competition that they played against, and you're going really with their records, and you got to watch every game. And I mean, trust me, these pollers, they don't watch every game.
Oh, there's no way.
Nice catch by Buchanan, but just out of bounds. I think that this is going to pay off for Box Elder in the long run to make the switch that they made. And part of the reason they put Reyes under center, or as the signal caller, was because he was able to throw the ball well. And Buchanan, as a receiver, just gives you another nice target for Reyes to be able to locate.
And you can get him the ball in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Should be the final play of the game. And Reyes will scamper downfield for this one. Stop the clock long enough to move the chains and then wind it up. And another big win for Chris Solomona in his third season now. 20-7 overall coming into this, so he'll go to 21 victories in 3 seasons. How about that? 5-0, and he's just gotten a little better every year, and that's it. Congratulations, second-ranked Royals.
Well, a hard-fought battle. Injuries certainly play a part in every football game. They played a significant part for the Box Elder Bees in this one here tonight. That kid right there, Robert Young, was a great impact player for the Royals tonight. A couple of touchdowns through a 2-point conversion.
Well, we'll come back and award an MVP, announce the MVP, and then Frank's going to gather up the team and get a little hardware to the head coach and his guys. Congratulations to Roy. The Royals win at 37-10 here. We'll be right back on American First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
A little to the left, please. Thank you. A little more.
Oh, I'm okay.
Get your money working. And for a limited time, get 0% interest for 6 months when you open a new Visa credit card at America First.
Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all of your favorite fandoms to your backyard September 26th through the 28th. This is your chance to get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, vendors, and more. Plus, children 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Use promo code UTAH for a limited time discount.
You're not just any do-it-yourselfer. You use inspiration to bring projects to life. And just when a project seems too large, you head to your local Sunbelt Rentals. There, you'll find the latest in tools and equipment to make your next job your easiest project ever. Plus, they even deliver to your job site. Sunbelt Rentals, taking DIY projects to an all-new level.
Appliances from RC Willey complete a kitchen. So do new bar stools, a dining room table, and chairs. Kitchen and dining needs are covered here, even if it's for takeout.
MVP of the game brought to you by America First Credit Union. That's a pretty easy one, huh, Lemma?
Oh, yeah, this was a no-brainer because Robert Young had all kinds of can't stop, won't stop, on and on till the break of dawn in this game here tonight. The Rob Cat, and he gets in for the touchdown here. 12 touches, 102 yards, 3 TDs, plus this, threw for a 2-point conversion. No question. Robert Young, our MVP.
And Frank Dolce standing by with the coach and his kids. Frank?
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Alema. Yes, I'm down here with the winning coach tonight. And, Coach, you kind of pulled away at the end of that football game, but with about 5 or 6 minutes left, you were locked in a 15-10 battle. Have you played in a more physical game this year?
We've been through some physical ones, against Weber. It was a battle going all the way to the fourth quarter. But a lot of credit goes to Box Elder, their coaching staff, their players. They showed a lot of grit. They battled us for 3 solid quarters. And then the fourth quarter, man, our team was able to show some resiliency. We were able to get things rolling, and defense was able to get some stops in the end. Big plays by our star players, obviously, but collectively, man, I couldn't be more proud of the team.
Well, you're still undefeated on the season. What is your message to the team this week as you prepare for next week's battle?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely some things we're going to clean up tomorrow in film, obviously, and not perfect by any means. Okay, that score doesn't indicate how close and how tough this game was. So, but the mindset is 1% better every day, and just going 1-0. So when we start up next week, we're going to be fully invested and focused on Bonneville, but we are going to enjoy this one tonight.
What did you especially like about your football team tonight?
The way they battled to the end, man. It was just a matter of time before guys like Rob, Zay, Keeley, all these guys, Drew, were able to start clicking. But on defense, good stops, okay, a lot of pressure, and then again, Zay coming up with a big pick at the end there. It was solid. It was a great thing to watch.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a terrific battle, and with that win, you are the Thursday Night Light champions.
Frank escapes again.
Houdini.
How does he always do that? Thank you, McGee's Trophies, for providing the hardware for these games. What do you think, Alema? Pretty impressive.
I'm excited to see how Roy moves forward from here. Talking to Coach Solomona before the game, he reiterated what he just talked about when he was talking to Frank, which is it's 1-0. Every game is that's the game we're focused on. And I think that mindset and that mentality will serve them well. And because they are a senior-laden squad with guys that have been around since their sophomore years, that it's gonna serve them well throughout this season.
Well, that's going to wrap things up from here. What a fun game this was. Really a great game right up until midway through the fourth quarter. And tomorrow night we're going to do it all again when we head down to Sky Ridge as they take on Corner Canyon. The executive producer tonight of America First Credit Union's Thursday Night Lights is Todd Marshall. And how about a shout out to our statisticians, Tyson Ewing, Miley Anger, Austin Rustan, all doing a great job. Frank, Alema, you guys. Hey, how about big Quentin Aaron joining us tonight? Our entire Pure Broadcasting crew, great job once again, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night from Sky Ridge. Good night, everyone.
From Kimball Roofing and Repairs, thank you to 30,000 commercial and residential customers over the past 30 years. Check out our 5-star ratings at kimballroof.com. For the last roof you'll ever need, call Kimball Roofing today.
The University of Utah is set against the Wasatch Mountains. We ski, ride, and climb those mountains. As one of the leading research universities in the nation, we are working to eradicate cancer, seeking solutions for climate change, helping people walk again, and transforming mental health care. Our mission is to create unsurpassed societal impact. Sound lofty? It comes with the territory.
You're even prettier than the day we met.
Thanks, babe.
You're the youest you in your home. So make it your home your way with RC Willey.
The Missionary Starter Package at Mr. Mac. It's everything a missionary needs at an unbeatable value.
The package includes 1 slim or modern fit suit, 4 and collar stretch shirts, 3 Teflon treated washable ties, 1 Mission belt, and a pair of Echo or Johnston & Murphy walking shoes. All for just $5.95. And fit is never a problem with free alterations for a lifetime. Ask for the Missionary Starter Package at all 9 Mr. Max stores.
What can you get starting under $10 at Cafe Rio? Well, for starters, add some. A little. Oh yeah, you'll need some. And don't forget the perfect Cafe Rio bowls starting under $10. That sounds good.
Your favorite comic and pop culture convention is bringing celebrities from all of your favorite fandoms to your backyard September 26th through the 28th. This is your chance to get a photo opportunity or autograph from your favorite TV and movie actors. Check out the cosplay, free panels, comic artists, authors, vendors, and more. Plus, children 10 and younger are free with an adult ticket. Use promo code UTAH for a limited time discount.
Light it up.
America First Credit Union Thursday Night Lights. Dave Fox and Alema Harrington bring you the best games in the state. This week, Roy takes on Box Elder. Thursday Night Lights. Thursday at 7 on KJAZ 14.
Do you need to sell a property fast for cash? Hi, I'm Andy with Inlight Home Buyers, and for over 15 years, we've been the local company helping people in all types of situations sell their house for a fair cash offer. We buy homes in any condition and any price range. Whether it needs a ton of work or it's in good shape, we buy them all. And best of all, no repairs and no closing costs. If you have a property you need to sell, we'd like to see it and make you a fair all-cash offer. Call 801-695-9500. That's 801-695-9500.
Kimball Roofing and Siding thanks you for making us Utah's #1 roofing contractor for 30 years. Check